Answer my own phone or go to PineValleyOrthotics.com. Your feet will thank you as much as I do.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I always say the lady who ran the Broad Ripple, what was that comedy club called out there?
Broad Ripple?
No, yeah, it's Indianapolis. I forget the name of it.
Ripple?
You tour, Bobby. You've never been to Crackers Comedy Club?
How do you not remember food? It's like if they named the club Pizza and Fries.
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind everyone is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win, can change lives. This World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is honoring those connections and the therapists who make them possible, while showing how easy it is to get guidance from a licensed therapist online with BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFT.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. Other jewelers hate me. Here's why. You're in love. You found that special someone, and now you're ready to tell the world that you're ready for love. You know what I'm saying, right? You want to get her the perfect diamond engagement ring, but it seems so hard. Other jewelers just love to make it complicated. This diamond is H color, VS1 clarity with no fluorescence and a 60% table. Why do they make it so confusing? How about just making it easy? At Steven Singer Jewelers, we've done all the work for you. It can be easy. Just check out our Ready for Love collection of beautiful diamond engagement rings that are ready to go. You can pick any style and price range you like. Our real jewelers and gemologists have matched the perfect diamond and the perfect setting just for you. Easy peasy. Can you imagine the look on her face when you slide that ring on her finger and ask her, will you marry me? Check out the entire collection of our Ready for Love engagement rings at the other corner of 8th and Walnut with free parking, or online at IHateStevenSinger.com with free shipping. IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and no, this isn't a timeshare cancellation ad. I'm here to help you break free from your overpriced mobile carrier with Red Pocket Mobile. Did you know the average American wireless bill is $140 a month? At Red Pocket, plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with absolutely no games and no price increases ever. But it gets even better. Red Pocket gives you your choice of all 3 major mobile networks for the very best 5G coverage anywhere you are. And you get to keep your phone and number. At Red Pocket Mobile, you don't have to settle. I don't see how anyone could say no to getting one low, locked-in price and 3 5G networks. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch and get 1 locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
Greetings and citations, fine shits.
Welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Oh, yeah, baby. Welcome. Welcome to Sam Roberts Show. Happy Wednesday. 866-969-1969. Hope everybody's day's already a blast. I hope everybody's having a great time. Bus is not on fire. I hope nothing's on fire, to tell you the truth. This early.
The show is lit.
Thank you. Except for the show. You're right. You're 100% right about that. Although I'm looking around and it seems like things are not fair. Did I read that this one slipped right by me, but they caught the last New Orleans escapee That's such bullshit, dude. I don't know. I think he might be a murderer or something, and I get that. But, like... Was a murderer. I don't think he'd done anything in the last 5 months. He was escaped from jail.
Kept to himself.
For 5 months. Well, he had to. He was an escapee from jail. The last remaining New Orleans jail escapee. Remember this story we were talking about like months ago? Obviously, months ago. It was the 10 inmates that got out because the toilet was wiggly. And they were able to get behind it. And then they even drew pictures that was like, bye-bye. And they got out of there. It was May 16th when they all escaped. And, I mean, it was a party getting out of there. They were running out of that jail, jumping down the steps. They weren't going, that was like a loading dock. Jumping right off the loading dock, running across the highway. If you have to jump off a loading dock, which I know is not like the tallest thing in the world, but it's not like in prison, they're doing aerobics all the time. That's still a good jump.
That looks like when they opened
One
the
of them
doors
fell.
to Coachella.
Yeah, that's right. See, one of them fell down. This looked like that Astro World documentary that I saw. There's a hole in the fence over here.
Go.
Let's all go. And then you can see them running across the highway like Frogger.
There can't be a better feeling.
No, there can't. I mean, it's just like, oh my God. The other side of the highway is the greatest feeling in the world. I want to see a movie about the prison escapees, but not like Escape from Dannemora, where you know that these are bad hombres. I'm talking, who, by the way, Benicio del Toro is in Escape from Dannemora. I mean, where it's like a story of like positivity. Because it probably is a really good feeling. And to translate that feeling to an audience, I think you'd have to kind of ignore the horrible crimes that they went to jail for and just go like, no, just on a human level. Forget about the hideous crimes that landed them in jail for a second. Don't even think about it. Just think about, like, if you were in jail, well, why would I be in jail? No. Don't get off track. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, so I'm doing hideous crime. No. Don't think about it. Just you're in jail now. You're not doing the hideous crimes anymore. Don't think about those.
All right, now that's weird because you didn't want Ed Gein humanized.
Because he didn't escape from jail.
But now you want them humanized.
This is the biggest accomplishment to me. If Ed Gein had escaped from jail, then I'd want to, like, I wouldn't even care about the grave robbing and whatnot. I wouldn't care about the soup and skulls and murders.
I mean, why escape from jail when you're just like...
Like, I'll tell you this. If they made an escape from jail show about these guys, I want them all to be like sexy models.
All right, so you want Ryan Murphy.
I would want Ryan Murphy to do this. And like 2 of them would be like in love with each other.
I was going to say, maybe they hook up.
100% they would hook up and then...
on the run.
People would watch the episode and they go, I can't believe that happened. And then like, BuzzFeed articles would come out that saying, there is no evidence that there was any love making.
15 things that never happened.
Yeah, 15 things that never happened. Number one... We can't say what they did in jail, but once they were free, we don't think any of them were romantic with each other. In jail, it's a different story. We don't really talk about that. But out of jail...
It's prison love.
It's prison love. That's a different type of love. But, like...
They would all be good looking.
They'd all be super handsome. They'd all basically look like that guy. Remember that dude who had that mugshot? And he was, like, the hottest dude with a mugshot ever?
Yeah.
He had, like, tattoos. He had, piercing blue eyes.
Yeah.
They'd all look like that dude.
I feel like Michael B. Jordan would be in this.
100% he would. Well, yeah, because you'd need one guy in there and they'd be like, well, yeah, this Jeremy Meeks.
Oh, man. Right.
They'd all look like Jeremy Meeks.
What a beautiful man.
Right. And then Michael B. Jordan would be the guy who didn't lead the crew, except he decided to follow them out, but he was in prison even though he didn't do anything wrong. He was totally innocent. And so then it would pull at our heartstrings when they brought him back. But then in the same BuzzFeed article, we'd read that the person Michael B. Jordan is based on absolutely did do crimes. Like, there's no reason for it to pull at your heartstrings like that. That person was guilty that he was portraying.
Then you get Common. He's a handsome guy.
Common's really handsome. Except he's also like, he might go out, but and I was going to say he would play the role of a bodyguard, but I think I just like John Wick a lot. Because he's a bodyguard in John Wick. He's really good at it, too.
He's got a good fight scene.
He's got a great fight scene. So I would want something like that, like where the cops come, and like maybe he's protecting one of the smaller inmates that are no longer inmates, and then the cops come and get him, and he like karate chops their guns out of their hands, and so then they just have to do hand-to-hand combat. And then
All
it'd
right,
be
now it's just John Wick.
and then it'd be number 13. There was never any hand-to-hand combat with the officers that found.
They
the
never went to the
escapees.
Continental.
Yeah, they did. There was no Continental. It's a fictional hotel from the John Wick universe.
Maybe get a Tay Diggs, maybe?
That could be good. And he follows everyone on Twitter.
Or Will Smith?
Not Will Smith.
Okay.
Will Smith would have to play one of the officers. I would cast Will Smith as one of the dopey officers.
I would cast Tilly Norwood before I cast Will Smith.
I would
he
too.
loves AI.
I would put Tilly in there. Tilly Norwood for sure. For sure. I would. I mean, and I would probably do 2 seasons. I think it'd be great.
Because of all the romance.
Well, a lot of romance, a lot of good-looking dudes.
You got to tell, 10 stories?
10 different stories, because then they start separating. But then you turn it into Brokeback Mountain, where they'd separate and go back to their families, but really they just wanted to meet up.
Okay, I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the inmates. But yes.
Or you could do 10 different series. Like, you know how they're making 4 Beatles movies?
Oh, yeah.
You could do 10 series.
10, 8 episodes on each, 80 episodes about I would watch them all. I think I would.
And then they all get back together.
They do say that these are the Beatles of prison escape.
Do they?
Yes. Yes. Because you couldn't have done it without the whole band. Even though there is clearly a weak link, you still needed him.
The Fab 10.
That's right. That's right.
I thought the Alcatraz guys were like the Beatles.
No, because nobody knows what happened to them.
Right. They're the greatest.
But everybody knows what happened to the Beatles.
Yeah, they're the greatest.
Yeah, but there's no mystery. Like the Alcatraz guys aren't that great because there's no evidence that they actually ever made it to freedom. They probably just drowned right outside Alcatraz.
No, I like to believe they didn't.
Yeah, there was letters.
Yeah.
Oh. I've also seen infinity documentaries about D.B. Cooper, but all evidence points that he got smashed on some rocks.
I don't know. That latest information was pretty convincing.
Well, you want to believe. Trust me, I want to believe.
That woman who has like the parachute in her garage?
No, I know.
That's pretty convincing.
I know. But also he might have gotten smashed up on rocks.
I would love a Ryan Murphy D.B. Cooper series.
Who would play D.B. Cooper?
That would be awesome.
Probably
Timothy Chalamet?
I mean, Timothy Chalamet was... But he probably, honestly, you know who would do it, honestly? It would definitely be Zac Efron.
I could see that.
Because D.B. Cooper is
Does D.B. Cooper have a fucked up face?
No, neither does Zac Efron.
Okay.
No, that's ridiculous.
You say so.
No, you're thinking of a different Efron, I think. It's not Dylan either.
Dylan's definitely not
No, he's
Dylan.
got a handsome face as well. It's just a different face. It's not fucked up. It's
Different from what it used to be?
Because you grow.
Is that it?
You grow up and your face changes. My face doesn't look exactly the same as it did when I was High School Musical age.
All right.
You know?
So him and Simon Cowell, they just grow up.
Simon Cowell. Got older. That's what happens
Right.
naturally.
Yeah. all
And
right.
you have to embrace the aging process.
That's my bad.
Yeah, I think Zac Efron could play the Ryan Murphy, D.B. Cooper. Because, but he wore those sunglasses the whole time, too.
Everywhere?
Yeah, that's what D.B. Cooper wore, 100%. You got to look as much like the sketch as possible. Because if there's anything that we learned from Ted Kaczynski, it's they always look exactly like the sketch.
What about like Tom Holland? He could play D.B. Cooper.
Tom Holland would be good. I think you might be reaching for the stars there. I think Tom Holland and...
Ryan Murphy can get anybody.
Could he?
Yeah.
To star?
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Holland and Timothy Chalamet both have very active film careers.
He got Lady Gaga.
I know, but Lady Gaga isn't like a leading lady in
He got
film.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think you're pointing evidence towards what I'm saying.
I'm just naming A-listers.
Not for... These are movie stars. Tom Holland is Mr. Spider-Man. And
Yeah, that's all he does.
yeah, but then he also he always talks about how he's like half retired all the time. Tom Holland doesn't like acting. He doesn't like being famous.
Really?
Yes. He always talks about it in his interviews.
I mean, what's he got to do? Just wait for the next Spider-Man movie?
No, because he's got to fit in that spandex suit.
Like,
That's tough, man.
come on.
That's a lot of pressure. No, everybody's on the street. Go, Peter Parker, Peter Parker. He doesn't like it. He just wants to chill with Zendaya. I would too, quite frankly.
I get it.
She's
very cool.
And now she's going off and filming the 3rd season of Euphoria with Trisha Paytas.
If you say so, I've never
Yeah.
seen it. I don't know.
She's like a YouTube star. She's gonna be in Euphoria. Okay. But anyway. This poor guy. 5 months on the run. 5 months out. I mean,
anyway, this guy.
Poor guy.
They found him under a house.
He got under a house?
He was hiding in a crawl space.
What's he, the Wicked Witch of the East? What kind of socks was he wearing? So, was he hiding in the crawl space because he knew the fuzz was on the way, or had he been hanging in the crawl space the whole time?
I mean, I would hope it's because he knew the fuzz was on the way.
Somebody tipped him off that the fuzz was coming?
That's got to be a shitty thing to do for 5 months.
Be in a crawl space?
Yeah, especially because
ask John Wayne Gacy's victims.
Okay, well, they were dead.
Okay.
And I didn't start that yet, so no spoilers.
It's a little procedural. You might like it.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's very cop focused.
I like that.
Yeah.
And he's great.
The guy's playing Gacy?
No, just John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird take. I didn't expect that one. Yeah. Look, I guess this happened like a week or two ago. And it just escaped because I guess, out of sight, out of mind, it wasn't as big a story as it was when they first broke out. But, I mean, TMZ is getting cute. They called it the kiss cam because look at that. Somebody got him. He blew a kiss. But that's not, okay, hit pause. That's not, blowing a kiss is like a kiss your hand and blow. What he just did, he made a kiss gesture to the camera, but it was a very threatening kiss gesture. That was not something that would be just love between two individuals. That was look at that. Look at the aggressive nature. Go back to the kiss. Oh, if somebody does that to you and you're in jail, you are, good as gone.
In the Ryan Murphy show, that's going to be a romantic kiss.
Well, he makes out with the officer. There's a documented kiss before they got in the truck, so let's have him make out with the officer for a while. Why did he do that? Yeah, I don't know. There was a kiss. Okay. Number 16. He did not make out with the officer.
Oh, he was the most violent of all 10.
Well, it's always the last place you look is the thing. That's what the cops learned. That's what their statement. Wow. They said, why did it take so long to get this guy? They said it's always the last place you look.
So they obtained a warrant and spent hours searching his house. Or the house. I don't know if it was his house. They couldn't find him. They had to deploy gas multiple times into the house and basement. And based how long it took.
They were really short. We cannot find him, but he is in here.
Yeah.
And I know, man, when you're crawling through a tunnel and there's gas behind you, it sucks. Okay, I've seen it happen.
Making a lot of references.
All right, sorry. I'm just sorry. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do know what you're saying.
No.
A police dog eventually located him in the crawl space.
Wow. So but for 5 months he was out.
And somebody tipped him off. Somebody tipped off Crime Stoppers.
Why? Just because they didn't want an escaped. What were even the charges? Let me see, because I mean, this could be okay. Okay, second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder.
It's not even a first degree.
No, but it is both.
Yeah, but it lacks premeditation.
Right. He was just caught up in the moment, you're saying.
It was a crime of passion.
In both cases.
Like Uncle Leo.
Sure. Sure, I remember that.
I was in a Brentano's, though.
You got to take that into consideration.
And he was old and confused.
I mean, that is nuts. I would think most neighborhoods would probably not want an escaped, well, I guess I would say alleged murderer. Because it's alleged if you were in prison and escaped, right?
No, I think that's convicted.
Oh, you'd say, okay, then I take that back. You would not want an escaped convicted murderer.
Oh, he was in a neighborhood beside Tyler Perry Studios, one of the largest movie production facilities.
And you know how he snuck in and went unnoticed? He was dressed like Medea. Nobody had any idea. Oh, see, it's the neck tattoo. Unfortunately, they were like, "Who's the wacky old lady with the eagle tattooed on her neck?" Okay. Oh, yeah. They messaged. They wrote. I love that they wrote "too easy" LOL when they escaped. Except they wrote the wrong two. It said "to" easy LOL, and then they wrote "we innocent." Well, I don't know. You think all 10 were innocent?
Somebody did something.
Somebody must have done something there, right? I'll tell you what you're not innocent of, breaking out of prison. Yeah, he was one of 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center on May 16th. Oh.
Then he went to Atlanta.
Yeah, you would think you would leave the country, especially if you have 5 months. I get it.
I mean, if you don't have a passport, though.
You can get in somebody's trunk or something.
Right, sneak. It's a lot easier to sneak back over than it is to sneak this way.
Well, that's true. Borders are closed now. Coming in,
but not going out.
It's going out.
I mean, all you got to
do. People money.
Here's what you know. What you do? You know what you do if you're trying to get over the border?
Go ahead.
You just go to Canal Street and you start selling fake handbags. They'll send you over themselves.
You got to go to Guatemala or some shit.
Who cares? I mean,
I'll
they're
send
not
you back to any country.
I'd rather be in Guatemala than the New Orleans jail.
That's a good point.
You know, that's what I would do. I would tip myself off to ICE.
Say, hey, I think I'm illegal.
Yeah, I think there's an illegal guy running around saying hola.
You can't catch me.
Right, and then ICE would roll up. They'd send it back themselves.
Instead of blowing a kiss, you should put on a sombrero.
That's right. Hey, are you the guy that's been saying hola? Yes, I am. Okay, you're going with me. Out.
I think that's Hakeem Jeffries, actually.
Yeah.
Or at least the video I've seen.
Yeah, that would be the move.
Yeah.
To get busted by ICE.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they just kick you out. They don't want to throw you in jail.
And there are multiple people that they've kicked out for no reason whatsoever.
And you can get a fake ID.
Once you're,
I mean, like if you have an ID that says your name is Jorge Posada.
Right, that's what I would do.
Instead of Derek, whatever his name was.
Cheater.
So
you go Jorge Posada.
Yeah. Then they're like, all right, let's get this guy out of the country.
Like, smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
And then he's like,
wait, does his last name end in a vowel?
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. He's like, do you have your citizenship papers on you right? No, I don't. I left him at home. No, you're not going home. You're out of here.
Well, they sang, do you have your passport?
Do you have your shots?
And then he was like, no, I don't have it either. They're like, get out of here.
Get out. Get out. That would be great if somebody was trying to ditch the fuzz and got ICE to deport them.
It's a great move.
It really is a great move because it seems like, they're not exactly crossing T's and dotting I's over there.
Just change your name and go be a busboy somewhere.
That's right.
Not kick you out.
That's right.
Just wait for some overweight guy in camo to find you.
Right. Oh my God. That's the other thing. So unfortunately this guy is back in jail now. 5 months is long enough that by the way, if he does another murder, definitely put him back in jail. You don't get a free pass to do
5
crimes.
months is so long. Think about everything you've done in 5 months.
I mean,
that was from May to now?
May, it was a different life.
You had a good summer. He had to sit in a crawl space.
The whole summer.
You only had one show 5 months ago.
Wow. That was a different guy. I don't remember that guy.
Your kids look totally different.
Yeah. Yeah.
You still had as many Duncan points as you could possibly imagine having.
By the way, we made it. We're there.
Oh, that's right. It's the end of the month.
We got through it. We got through the points that are expiring. Yes.
I noticed you're not drinking a Dunkin' today.
I did notice that.
Something happened?
No. Well, I mean, there was a little bit of traffic, but also I decided to mix it up, and also I didn't feel the pressure because I'm good on points now.
Holiday traffic.
Well, it wasn't holiday traffic. It's just a couple accidents. But
there.
huh?
It's holidays.
Yeah.
What? I mean, it's
Halloween's
not even
next week.
That's the start of the holidays.
Dia de los Muertos?
Could have been Dia de los Muertos.
I already put up the Christmas tree by Radio City.
I think I did see that little kid from Coco somewhere singing on the highway. So it might have been. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I think, yeah, that might have been what it was. Yeah. But so, okay, so he's out after 5 months of freedom. He's back. He's not out. He's back. He's out of freedom and back in jail, which if he goes back to the same jail, I'm sure that, like, he's a hero there.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that he got 5 months to just chill. You know, I mean, imagine that. A 5-month vacation, that's huge. But also, like, I mean, just get to Mexico or something. I don't know.
You'd think he would have some sort of game plan.
Well, yeah, you would, but also you wouldn't because it's, like, the odds of making it out are so nuts that I could see, like, then we'll cross the highway. And then what? I mean, I don't know. After we cross the... You think we're going to make it that far? Like, they made it that far, and they were like, all right, I guess we'll just...
Well, you don't need a full game plan flushed out while you're sitting there planning your escape, but, like, if you're sitting in a crawl space for 5 months, you can be like, okay, this is going to be the plan.
You're right. Like, spend the first couple weeks going,
brainstorming.
Like... Let's brainstorm. I mean, camp out in this forest for a while, brainstorm a little bit, and then...
Get on ChatGPT.
Right.
What's the easiest way to get out of the country?
That's right. Well, and they would tell you.
Of course they would.
Yeah. And then they go, would you like to do some erotica? Yeah, well, I'm sitting here.
I'm kind of horny.
Might as well.
Crawl space has enough room?
Yeah.
So you're saying this is more of an underpants gnomes situation?
Yes. I think they go, yeah, step 3, we're free.
Step 1, escape.
Step 1, escape. Step 3, we're free forever.
Step 2, question mark.
Right. Yeah, he could have gone to Canada even.
Yeah.
I did see that, though, that they're having, and maybe that's why he didn't do the ICE plan, that they're having trouble keeping their ICE recruits because people are trying out for ICE. But they said 1/3 of the recruits for ICE are failing the test, the physical test.
The physical fitness test?
The president's physical fitness test. 1/3 of the ICE recruits are failing the test.
Right,
which then I said there must be, because, like, you know, you got to be Superman to be in ICE. Dean Cain. You got to.
That's right. Did you see his video?
Which one? I mean, I've seen many cringe videos.
Of him, like, doing the like, trying to jump over the wall. And,
no.
Oh.
No. Is that what he was getting dunked on for? I saw he was getting dunked on for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say the ICE recruitment drive is stalling as new hirees can't pass basic fitness test, report says. Okay, so what? And then I was like, okay, well, how fit do these fellas have to be? Or humans, I guess. I don't want to be sexist. To be in ICE. They're offering incentives like loan forgiveness, $50,000 bonuses. They've had 150,000 applications. But what are the what are the actual? Oh, here you go. It's fit. Oh, this is Dean Cain going through basic training. This looks like I'm looking at Dean Cain. He's crawling through a pipe. I mean, this looks very not difficult. This looks almost like a obedience school for a dog. Like that's what you do. It'd be amazing if your dog could do all that. But I don't know if I'm like going like, okay, these are the people protecting our country, especially as Superman. The basic fitness test is 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups, and running 1.5 miles in 14 minutes. That really doesn't seem...
It's very attainable.
It does not seem overly strenuous.
I feel like everybody in this room could do that.
Yeah, I mean...
Thank you, buddy.
I mean...
Well, you killed it at push-ups that one time.
That's
right?
true. I would say Travis can't do this if he hadn't... You knocked out how many?
I don't remember.
It was like 20 or
20, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not... Like, the fun radio thing to do would be like, oh, who in here can't do this? But like...
We all could do it.
I mean,
1.5 miles in 14 minutes is
That's a good pace.
not that difficult.
But it's just 1.5 miles.
You would be amazed at how horribly out of shape the general population in this country is.
No, actually, I wouldn't.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is...
I mean, that's...
The military is having trouble finding young people because you have pretty much have to recruit, below the age of like 25 or so.
Sure.
And they're just having problems finding people
Below the age of 25, you don't think they could do stuff like this?
No, they're all because they don't.
Well,
a lot
no,
of these kids don't fucking go outside anymore.
And I don't
Like
think a lot of kids under 25 are applying to ICE. Like, I've seen the videos.
No, that's true. It's a lot of weekend warriors.
Yeah.
But yeah, you think that because a lot of kids aren't like going outside, that they're not just developing the basic fundamentals.
Yeah, they're not playing like violent sports anymore. Just like all of the things that would prepare you for like the military or to wrangle a perp are going out the window.
There is something about violent sports that requires you to push harder because it's like if I don't push harder, something violent is going to happen.
Then you are on the receiving end of the violence.
That's right, and you want to avoid that at all costs.
You would like to be distributing the violence.
Right. If I can push extra hard, I can be violent to that person. But if I don't, he will be violent upon me.
Yeah, but the military has been having a hell of a time trying to meet recruiting goals because of this.
Wow.
It's because all the kids, everyone's bed rotting.
All the bed rotting.
Yeah,
I read about bed rotting.
Everyone's just bed rotting.
They love bed
Why is
rotting.
everybody bed rotting now?
Can't.
You know about bed rotting?
I mean, I know what it is, but why are the kids doing that?
Is it just lying in bed?
Well, bed rotting is when you lie on the bed or the couch and then you get your tablet or your phone and just watch videos. So the point is that it's even worse than a couch potato. It's the new couch potato.
So what's the difference? Why are we just like...
I think the difference is that...
Why are we naming things we've been doing for decades?
You got to refresh it.
Because it's also associated with brain rot. Because a lot of times when you're bed rotting, you're consuming brain rot. I only know all this because I deal with it on a day-to-day basis.
Oh. Are your kids bed rotting?
100%.
Really?
Oh, 100%. My son will be like, no, I want to go home and bed rot.
He'll say the word
1,000%. I think it might be because I introduced it to him. I'm like, you know about bed rotting? And he's like, what's bed rotting? And I told him, he's like, oh, I love bed rotting.
Check it out. It's awesome.
Yeah. Now look.
He plays sports?
He plays sports.
Yeah, I was going to say, my daughter will bed rot for 2 hours after she has a full day at school and
recuperate.
3 hours of track and field.
Right.
Yeah, that's not bed rotting. That's just recovery.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, have fun.
Right.
Bed rotting is when it's like a day-long marathon. Probably some gooning mixed in there.
There could be gooning mixed in for the older crowd for sure.
Yeah.
I think that is a real thing.
Say his name, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Monica Malone.
Monica Malone. Of course.
That came right off the tongue.
Monica Malone. Yeah, it's like but there will be days over the summer, and this isn't like a regular thing. This is like one day I'll just realize these kids have been doing nothing all day, and you'll check their screen time, and it's 8 hours of just on the tablet. But I guess there are people that just do it every day, and I think it's a problem too that parents are like, well, I don't have to deal with these kids at all because I can just put them in front of these tablets, and then they wonder why all this terrible, they're exposed to all this terrible stuff. Just like when we were growing up, your kids don't get exposed to predators and terrible stuff if you watch what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you actively watch what they do. My kids are on Roblox. There's no predators going after them because I look at what they're doing and I'm not letting them chat with strangers. Don't worry, Dad, I'm just chatting with this stranger. Oh, okay, I don't get it.
No problem.
No problem. Like, no.
I'm a boomer.
Right. No. But I didn't know the bed rot had gotten so bad that you can't do 15 push-ups and 32 sit-ups.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not active at all.
Like, you think the Rizzler could do this?
Yeah, I do because I've seen that the Rizzler can hit home runs further than Aaron Judge. I watched a video on it.
It's my fault.
Yeah. I watched a documentary on it, a short doc, and the Rizzler is actually better at baseball than Aaron Judge, and you can't be that good at baseball and not be just generally athletic. So I think the Rizzler would do fine. If anything, he should be an inspiration to these children.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that the type of person who's applying to ICE,
the weekend warriors,
if you wear Oakleys, can't do this physical fit. And am I right? Didn't I read that they've already lowered the standards to begin with?
They've been lowering standards for everything. Like during the Obama administration, they started letting women into the fucking infantry in the military, and they didn't have to pass mail. It's just
Like they had a different set of standards for.
Yeah, it's just been a ridiculous lowering of standards across the board because of a multitude of factors.
But you want to keep your numbers up.
Well, you do
without
need,
dealing with.
You need bodies, and then things like, law enforcement and the military are also technically government jobs programs.
Mm-hmm.
So there's kind of that angle. You do get, like in ICE and Homeland Security, in addition to some of these lard asses, you do get former, Marine Corps officers.
Oh, sure.
And
Yeah.
there are people who are quite capable doing these jobs.
But that must drive them nuts. Like the ex-military that's sitting there like, well, I whatever. I believe in this or whatever. This is what I want to do. And then they see the guys, because I'm sure that a lot of people that are signing up are the people who fail the police academy, that you always hear these stories of these guys that are obsessed with being cops, but they can't get the job. Like, they can't pass the test. They can't pass the physical. They're the stolen valor guys. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of stolen valor guys that now are like, oh, maybe I can get an ICE. That way I don't have to steal valor anymore. Because it's not like the stolen valor guys are doing it for any other reason than they just want the heroicism without doing any of the work.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Well, that was why they were walking around the mall in the uniform.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, I have a handful of friends who work in the various 3-letter agencies. And
are they your stolen valor friends or your military friends?
No, these are real,
okay.
These are legitimate professionals, and the phrase "fucking pussies" gets thrown around.
Okay, so there you go. And they're talking about a lot of their coworkers.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it is. But I mean, I almost, if you can't if you're trying out for ICE, if you're auditioning for ICE, is what they call it. If you're going to ICE auditions and you can't do 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups, and run a mile and a half in 14 minutes, I think that they should go look, we need to raise the standards and this needs to be serious. If you can pass these, you can join ICE. If you fail this physical test, you also have to be deported. The real ICE gets to deport you if you fail this test, because honestly, I don't know. If you can't do 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups, and run a mile and a half in 14 minutes, and this isn't a surprise. This is in an article. We know this is what the standards are going to be. So you have a little bit of time to, if you have to get your cardio up. But if you can't do it and you don't advance, you have to do it, I think you get deported. Because what else? I mean, what else do you have to add? If you had anything else to add to society, you'd be doing that instead of failing ICE tryouts. Yeah, there is this photo of this was in San Antonio. Overweight troops sent home. That's what the caption says. Overweight troops sent home. It looks like the big women of San Antonio. After an uproar.
Oh, were they from Texas?
It says after an uproar. Yeah, after an uproar.
I thought they were just making a joke about
the big women of San Antonio. You thought it was Charles Barkley's burner? Yeah, no, it says News 4 San Antonio, ironically. A lot of the women I heard were looking at these troops going, they're not that big.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they were all sent home.
After an uproar on social media over photos of Texas National Guard It was Texas National Guard that was deployed to Illinois, appearing to be overweight. Some of them have been sent back home. So some of the more hefty members.
I don't think any of them could have passed the test.
No.
I think they're just happy to be going home in time for Veterans Day so they can get their free Applebee's.
That's right. That's right. You think they wear those same uniforms to Applebee's?
I'm sure they'll be walking right in the door.
With boots on and everything.
Sea bag in tow.
Right.
Unopened.
I left my
clean.
I left my military ID at home, it appears. But I mean, come on, I'm wearing the uniform.
I do have my name on my chest.
I wouldn't just be wearing my clean and starched uniform. No holes on that uniform. No. No tears, no nothing. I mean, I don't even know what's going on. Let's go to Kramer in Pittsburgh. What's up, Kramer?
Hey, man. I do some recreational running here, and I'm telling you, that time there, that's 6.4 miles an hour average. That is flying. Let's ask Montone, what were the military qualifications? I don't think anybody in that room besides him could do that.
1.5 miles, not 2.
No, it's 1.5 miles in 14.
It works out to 6.4 miles an hour. That is fucking flying.
How do you figure that? That works. That's like 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to run a mile, basically. You think people in here can't run a 10-minute mile? 1 10-minute mile?
I guarantee you, Sammy, if you're not a runner, you cannot do that.
I've run 10-minute miles before. You can't run a 10-minute mile if you're running a marathon and your average is a 10-minute mile. That's huge because it's so many miles. But if it's you have to do one. You can't do one and a half.
I've had a lot of people that
You got
say,
sent home
run, let me go with you. Let me go with you. They come with me. They can't run a fucking quarter mile.
Well, listen, apparently it's a bigger problem than we realize because nobody can join ICE because they can't run or do push-ups or sit-ups.
Can you ask Montone what they had to do to qualify for?
No, Kramer, that's not what I'm going to ask Montone, but what I will ask Montone, as somebody who is clearly, not only is he by far the most physically fit in this room, but adopts physical fitness as a big part of his life. Do you think everybody in this room could do a mile and a half in 14 minutes?
Yeah, I would say with a reasonable amount of prep time, but you wouldn't need much. If you go to like a weekend 5K or whatever, everyone's running about that time.
Right. Now, if you said to us, I think if you said to us you need to do 5 miles in 50 minutes, that would be a little bit tougher because we'd wear out by, a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Yeah, you start weeding some people out.
That's right. Kramer.
K-Man.
I guess you guys just told me. I mean, what do I know? I only run about 1,000 miles a year, but okay.
You're just calling up.
You said ask Montone, and we did.
Yeah, you're calling up to humble brag, and no one's impressed.
All right, I guess you got me. I mean, I'll go crawl off into my hole. It's
Why don't you go run? Why don't you go for a run?
45 degrees out here.
Go for a run.
I will. Thanks, guys.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
We're just busting his stones.
We're just busting his stones. Just trying to bust his stones. Yeah, I mean, I believe with confidence that everybody in this room could pass the ICE test. Danielle, you think you could pass the ICE test?
100%.
Okay.
I
believe you.
Yeah.
It says it's not. It's attainable. It's very attainable. I mean, look, we probably want a little water after the mile and a half run. It'd be like, whoo.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I'd probably put a bottle in my pocket.
Sure. But I wouldn't need like hydration packets. You know what I mean?
A Camelback?
Yeah, I wouldn't need. I wouldn't need to go full shroot and get the water backpack and find a pee corner.
Would you have to tape your nipples?
I don't think I'd have to tape my nipples on that one. No, I don't think I would.
I probably would.
You would?
Well,
I got protruding nipples.
That's true. That's true.
They'll get in the way of my wind resistance.
That's a good point. You have to understand it's the nipples. You have to make some.
I'd probably have some Alfredo before running.
Well, yeah, you have to carb up. Just carb it down. Right before?
It's right before.
Okay,
yeah, right before.
Smart.
Not the night before.
Just
Right
barfs
before.
while he's running.
Oh, yes, he would. Dave in Florida?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we used to mall walk the mile and a half in under 14 minutes.
Yeah, you can Yeah. The old ladies in Better Call Saul would be able to do a mile and a half in 14 minutes.
And the National Guard guys, the comments that came out of that were pretty spectacular. Those Texas National Guard guys.
I love it. Just a bunch of Paul Blarts being sent back home.
All right, boys.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
buddy.
morning.
I remember we had to run miles all the time in high school.
That would literally be gym class anytime it was warm.
Yeah.
We have a track, use it. Like, you have to run a mile.
And we would just walk it, and our old high school gym teacher would get so mad.
Furious. They'd be counting you get a popsicle stick every quarter mile, right? The track was probably about a quarter mile.
Like,
so you get
right.
a popsicle stick every quarter mile, and by the end of the period, you were just grabbing your second popsicle stick, and they were just like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
They would be so mad.
You're only 2 laps in, and
I
they're
was
like,
a smoker.
"Yeah, I know." Plus, you were chilling.
Lucky I'm at gym anyway. I'm still in my jeans.
Right. You're lucky I didn't cut today.
Yeah. I didn't even change for gym.
Plus, you knew they couldn't keep you late because they had to give you extra time to change.
That's right.
Right? So it's like, well, you're not going to keep me late anyway. You're not leaving until you until you go the whole mile. Yes, I am. You can't keep me. Donald in Indiana. What's up, Donald?
Yeah, Travis is a perfect expert in running. He's raising a super athlete.
Wow.
And his mom ran away.
Oh, that's terrible to say. That's terrible. Listen to him. He's crying.
That's not nice.
I think she was in a car.
She ran from the house to the car. That's for sure.
I didn't see that coming.
Me neither, to tell you the truth. Pretty clever.
No, it is.
Pretty clever.
Yep. Credit where it's due.
You think your daughter could do?
Oh my God.
Could do 1.5 miles in 14 minutes.
The Queen Deporter.
Oh yeah.
She'd be head of the brigade.
Send in the taft.
Yeah. My Lord. She does that in her sleep.
Dan in Iowa. What's up, Dan?
Sammy Brand muffins. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Good.
So I was in the Army back in the mid-2000s and deployed to Iraq, and it seems like the standards started lowering across the board for the military and, law enforcement here in the U.S. when we stopped bullying people for being fat, weird, and gay.
Huh. And you think that that's a big thing, that, like, if people would just realize that they were those things, then, like, and it's bad to be those things, that they would work hard to not be those things, and then they could be, they could keep up to standards, you're saying?
Yeah, if they didn't want to be fat, weird, and gay, they'd hit bench, squat, and deadlift.
I mean, listen.
I think Mateo Lane would disagree.
No, that's true. But that's a different thing. No, he doesn't mean literally. He means like it's from the 90s.
Oh,
yeah.
90s.
Like from the 90s. That's what you're saying, right, Dan? You don't mean...
literally.
Right. You mean like...
I mean, a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Okay. Thank you, Dan.
Yep, bye.
Bye. Yeah, that was a thing, I suppose. I mean, look, I think it caused a lot more people serious mental trauma, but...
What?
Being bullied for being fat, weird, and or gay.
I was.
I don't know. No, I think I clicked on something or whatever. I probably clicked this little headphone icon.
You have phone issues again?
That was on us.
I think it was host phone issues.
That was on us. You were bullied for all three of those things?
No, I didn't say all three.
Oh.
No, I was never overweight.
That's true. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, no, I apologize. Yeah. So, I mean, these stories are hilarious to read about because, and I also love like the National Guard that got sent home. They were bragging to all their friends. They probably used the word deployed. We're being deployed to Illinois. Like, all right. Like all their friends hate them, really hate them. They're probably like friends with like somebody in high school, except it's not inappropriate. It is inappropriate, but it's not for inappropriate reasons. It's just because there's one like dork who doesn't have a fatherly role model and has been convinced that this guy is actually cool. And he's sitting there buying sodas with him saying, no, I'm getting deployed to Illinois, so I might be gone for a while. Then he's right back.
A lot of these guys are probably big on their local dive bar scene.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be tough for them when they get back because their picture would have been plastered all over the place.
Hey, I saw you on Twitter.
That's right.
Probably talking a lot of shit before they left. Probably a little bit of a send-off party of some kind.
Oh, yeah. I hope they're getting back to a construction job and they look in the office and they see that their picture is hanging up in the office. Oh, were you guys talking about me when I was gone? No, we weren't.
Hope I see you guys again.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even be in the dive bars. It wouldn't even be printouts. It would be copies of physical newspapers that printed the photo. No, he goes here. He'll be back soon. Trust me. We thought he was going to be gone for a while. He'll probably be back tomorrow. Yeah. Well, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to remain physically fit.
Oh, yeah.
I do, though, because it is, I think it's so easy to slip into that bed rotting space. I do keep the kids active in sport,
All of them?
Yeah, man, the 1-year-old's got an arm on him. You know, and you gotta. What I do, I duct tape golf clubs to his hands because you gotta get him used to it early. You know what I mean? That's what Tiger Woods did.
You gotta make him love it.
You make them love it. Nobody loves something naturally. You make them love things, and then what you do is you instill this fear that if they ever quit, they'll disappoint their parents, and that's the worst thing that you can do. And they'll be really good. Trust me.
Well, and you got to explain to them that you're living through them.
That's right. That's right. I didn't do my dreams, so you have to do yours. Because
no, you have to do.
No, I'm sorry. And by the way, yours coincidentally are mine. And they're like, Dad, I haven't figured out what my dream is yet. It's the same as mine. Do mine. Trust me, it'll be better. I mean, I would think that there's going to be a lot of young people now that are even more so than ever dreaming of being basketball stars. NBA on NBC is back.
That's right.
You know? I mean, if and it really is. Most songs, they feel stale. Most songs, they feel old. I could care less about the game. It was a good game.
Oh, great game.
But I wasn't really interested in the game. I was more interested in the theme. And they got so excited. I don't know if you saw this, but on the Today Show, they brought John Tesh and his orchestra in.
Like in the morning?
Yet to perform it live. Yes, they did a live round ball rock
John
on
Tesh must be loving this.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? He's like, finally, I can take ownership back from that idiot who did that SNL skit. That idiot who got it all wrong anyway. He's probably so sick of people shouting "bubba bubba bubba" basketball at him, especially as like everything else that what's his face is doing.
John Tesh?
No.
Tim Robinson?
Tim Robinson. Everything else that Tim Robinson is doing is getting successful. Like, you know, Friendship had a nice cult following and was an A24 movie. And now everybody's saying The Chair Company is like, I think it was like the highest rated comedy premiere in however long.
5 years for HBO. Yeah.
Right. The people are loving it. So the more people find out about Tim Robinson, the more they go back and look at all of Tim Robinson's stuff because all of it fits into the Tim Robinson cinematic universe. Mm-hmm. It's all kind of the same joke.
Z-shirts?
Z-shirts is one of the great skits ever. You say a E-shirt, you don't have to do every letter. You don't do every single letter. But now I think John Tesh wants to get ownership because, you know, Round Ball Rock for a long time was associated with the Tim Robinson sketch with Jason Sudeikis from SNL. But look at that. John Tesh and the full orchestra. No backing track bullshit for John Tesh. No AI nonsense.
No auto-tune?
No auto-tune. On a song with no vocals.
I wonder if they sound good live.
I don't know if they can pull it off live, especially in the studio atmosphere. And you got to keep in mind, too, that the band was probably up late the night before doing a show.
Yep.
And this is the morning. A lot of these bands aren't used to playing in the morning like this.
Well, it's like when Art from Everclear came in. I didn't expect him to sing.
Right. Exactly. Just the fact that he was
They should have done this on Summer Stage outside.
Yeah.
I would have taken the day off.
I would have, too. I would have lined up. I mean, watch this performance. 3, 4. I love that. Basketball. Dunk it! They all have the music in front of them. I'm surprised that Tesh didn't make them go off book. I love this part because nobody knows this part.
I was going to say, the funny thing is that after 20 seconds, everybody's like, yeah, I'm good.
Right. Because by now, I mean, the broadcasters are talking all over it.
Yeah.
Nobody's listening anymore. I love this guy playing guitar in the front as if he's the front man.
Oh,
But we're all looking at Tesh.
Whoa!
That's sick. I didn't know he could shred like that.
I wonder if he was told not to do that and he did it instead.
Yeah.
Like Jim Morrison.
I told you not to fucking do that. Oh!
Right down.
You know, funny thing about this song, a lot of people think it's over there, but there's a lot more song to go.
Up, John.
Should I tell my answering machine story? No, we all know the answering machine story.
We saw the video.
We all know the story. Funny thing about how I wrote this song, we know it. We know the funny thing. Oh, there you go. This is dangerous for the kids.
Marty McFly.
Oh, yeah. You may not be ready for this, but your kids are going to love it.
I gotta be honest.
This rules.
Not enough close-ups of John Tesh.
I would agree with that. And for me, especially with that guitar part, it's just too darn loud.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're just too darn loud. Oh, look at him standing up. Oh!
Let's go!
Okay, chill
Nice.
out.
Nice.
I don't know who
Host
that
of the,
was.
as the host. I forget his name. He's the host of the Today Show. Let's go!
He's pumped.
John Tesh almost threw his shoulder out playing that song. That was so sick. And it sounds good live. It does sound good live.
He should do it live every game.
Yeah, he should. He probably would. Hey, guys, I was thinking, what if I came out to every game, did it
If I
live?
just fly around.
Brought the orchestra in. We'd do 2 jets, one for me, one for the orchestra.
Yeah, it's back.
I'm happy. I'm happy for John Tesh mainly, and the song. I can't believe the NBA. Like when you really like realize, because how long were they on TNT for? I mean,
Oh God, decades.
yeah,
Yeah. They haven't been on NBC since like the 90s.
like the
or
later
early
90s.
2000s?
Yeah, yeah. When was the last time they were on NBC?
Let me see.
Because it really is
But
still
before that, they were on like forever.
right.
2002.
Okay, so it was 02. It's another thing 9/11 took from us.
I don't know.
NBA on NBC. They said after
Directly.
why they said that after 9/11 we can't do basketball anymore, and TNT was like, we'll do it.
It's weird, but okay.
Ted Turner was like, that's fine with me. We'll take basketball. It's just not the time, they said.
We'll take basketball and wrestling while we're at it.
Yeah. Well, no, they lost wrestling in 02.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you missed the last episode. By 02, it was over.
If you say so.
Yeah. You missed it.
I'm going to take your word for that
There
one.
was huge news in 01.
Okay.
Yeah, it was big.
Like early 01?
Early.
Right, yeah.
It was,
March-ish?
Yeah, end of March.
Yeah.
End of
Okay.
March. Leading right into WrestleMania.
If you say so.
Okay. You'll have to take my word on that.
But yeah, it's been 23 years.
It's crazy to think that this song has not been associated with the NBA for 20 years. More than 23 years.
Yeah.
Because like when you hear it again, it's like, yeah, it's almost like when you were watching the opening to the show last night, it was like, yeah, this is the way it always should have been.
Yeah, this never went away.
But you also, I worry a little bit. Well, I don't actually actively worry, but I wonder, I'll say.
It's okay, baby.
I'm so worried. I wonder if it had remained on NBC for the whole 23 years, if they would have tinkered with it at some point. You know, like a great poet once said, sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Who said that? Maya Angelou?
I think it was Maya Angelou, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read it in Chicken Soup for the Soul.
It was in a Shel Silverstein?
I think it was Shel Silverstein. I read that bad boy cover to cover a couple times, so I think it was a Shel Silverstein original. But you do wonder if they would have tinkered with it, you know? Like they haven't left poor Bo Cephas alone. You know, they got Carrie Underwood's doing it now?
Carrie Underwood does it. Yeah.
Right, they don't value
and
that.
She changes that song every year.
Right. Well, Bo Cephas used to change it a lot too. And please, call him Bo Cephas. But I'll bet if the NFL went elsewhere for 20 years and came back, they'd be like, well, we need to bring Hank Williams Jr. back. And he go, please call me Bo Cephas.
Call me Bo Cephas. So Fox has used Round Ball Rock because NBC doesn't own Round Ball Rock. John Tesh owns it.
What a G.
Yeah.
What a G.
They've used it in the past for college basketball. But
I mean,
it's not really associated.
I guess.
So, like, this isn't the first time it's been used.
A little nitro to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. Okay, I guess you do.
But everybody associates it with the NBA on NBC.
Right.
You could hear it on Fox's college basketball, and you're like, that's not.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Quake. You mean Earthquake? No, he's the Quake now.
The
okay, Nitro. Yeah, I don't. I mean, good for Tesh. He got himself a nice check. I can't believe he owns it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's his song.
That's so sick, though. Like, most people couldn't work out that deal.
There was reports like late last year that like, oh, John Tesh is playing hardball with NBC. Like,
That's right. I remember that. I remember that. What a son of a bitch. John Tesh. He really thinks he is what it is, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's all he's got. He doesn't host Entertainment Tonight anymore.
No, he doesn't. I wonder if when he was hosting Entertainment Tonight, he was thinking to himself, do these motherfuckers know what I did?
They know who I am.
Do they know the answering machine story?
Mary Hart's like, yes.
Yes, I know the answering machine story. Yeah. You said, I know.
And everybody was like, ooh.
Right. Oh, wow. Can we hear it? As a matter of fact, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we need a countdown?
No.
Did we need the countdown? Troy, you've been in bands before, right? Do the orchestra need that countdown?
If it all starts at the same time.
They would need that.
You just kind of need the tempo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he did that not to big himself up, you don't think?
No. Like if something started alone, maybe you could kind of get away with not doing that.
Right.
But if it's like, okay, here's the tempo. Here's where we're at.
Here's where we're at. Let's go.
Yeah.
No. You think you can handle something like this?
Writing something like that?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's a pretty good song. I wish I had a writing credit on that.
Yeah.
You wrote What's Up Danger, though.
What's Up Danger is a pretty good song.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
write
not
Round Ball Rock.
No.
Who's got a platinum album?
I'm sure this is.
He's probably.
Do you think John Tesh has a platinum
He's probably
album?
been fairly well awarded for this song.
I don't know how many sales this generated.
You wouldn't buy this song? You didn't buy it?
On iTunes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so platinum.
John Tesh does not have a platinum album.
I'll bet he's got a platinum album. He's gone on tour with it. You're not leaving with the CD?
John Tesh has sold 8 million records.
You idiot.
That doesn't mean he's got a platinum album.
8 million is platinum. 8 times.
No.
Right? What's platinum? A million?
Platinum's a million, but that doesn't mean he's got like.
He's got 8 platinum.
It translates to streams now. I forget how many streams you have to have a platinum record.
Like piss?
No,
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Troy. Yeah. John.
He's got like 30 albums.
Oh. John Test does not have a platinum album. Wait. Does not have a platinum album by the standard definition of a single album going platinum.
Okay.
No, but John Tesh doesn't play by your rules, Teft. The term is likely referring to the Red Rocks Platinum album, which is a 2 CD, 1 DVD release. Oh, yeah. So that's 3 discs. So I think, don't you only have to sell like...
double platinum on video.
That's it.
That's not it. He doesn't have a platinum album.
Remember in 4-Year-Old Virgin when they kept playing that Michael McDonald video and Nobody Beats the Wiz? That's what they did for John Tesh.
He owns the publishing rights. Collects all the royalties.
Is that like you and What's Up Danger?
He said in some limited run commercial deals for the song, he's earned close to 7 figures.
That's insane.
License deals are typically under non-disclosed, so exact amounts are not public.
When you know he's making 7 figures from NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 8.
I would bet 8. Yeah, depending on the length of the deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
The song has been used thousands of times, estimated 12,000 times during its original run on NBC.
You think he sits at a bar and there's a game on and he's like, there's a stranger next to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you hear that song? That was me.
Let me play a tape for you.
They're like, that was not you. Do you want to hear the answering machine?
Let me
when
hear
you talk, what's an answering machine?
And he just pulls the answering machine out of his bag, his little like speaker tape recorder out of his bag. Hang on, let me hit play on this.
They're like, you mean like voicemail?
Does this sound familiar? Click.
Hey, John Tesh here.
John Tesh, just reminding John Tesh that I want to write a song. It goes like this. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my gosh, that is the song.
This drunk is so weird.
Yeah. Why is he walking around with the tape recorder? I love the answering machine story.
So yeah, no platinum album.
No, Red Rocks Platinum is a 2 CD, 1
First
DVD
of all, the
release.
album name is Red Rocks Platinum. That doesn't mean he has a platinum album.
He doesn't?
No.
It's called Red. It's not called Red Rocks, Platinum album?
No.
Oh.
It's not Red Rocks Platinum.
Do you have any platinum albums? Yeah, Red Rocks Platinum album.
That's probably why he named it that.
100% it is.
I'd like a platinum album.
I'd like a platinum album. Well, you have it. Well, if I just name it the platinum album.
No, in my opinion, Troy's more successful than him. Troy went double platinum.
And he still got the publishing.
And, well, I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to talk about that.
Oh, man.
It bums him out.
I know, it's funny. It's awesome. I mean, it's great.
It's still great.
It's still great.
You know what's cool, Troy? That I didn't realize?
What?
I was at a dance convention a few years ago, and we did a dance to one of your songs.
Really?
See,
Yeah.
that's lit.
And I've been listening to it for years. Black Caviar, not knowing that was you.
Oh.
When did you find out? Just now?
No, like a few months ago, and I forgot to bring it up.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, like people know your stuff.
You want to get a pic after the show?
Like maybe.
That's sick.
I'll sign whatever you want.
She didn't ask for an autograph or anything. Okay, whatever you want. I'll sign whatever you want. Well, I mean, I don't have anything. You could. No, that is, I will say about What's Up Danger, like, that's the life of that song has been incredible. And the amount of people that, like, I know that song, even now from different things, is nuts.
Yeah.
I think TKO just used a Black Caviar song to, like, promote, I think it was the boxing that they did.
What's Up Danger?
It was, right?
Really?
Yeah,
it was a
mine
remix,
was,
right? Or no?
No,
it was the original.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Mine was Killer Shit Funk.
Oh, that's a great one.
So good.
That one. That's with Glam. This rapper,
Yeah.
Glam. She's great.
What about Cocoa Puffs?
That's a
Coco.
Well, now it's Coco.
It's Coco.
Yeah. Well, it's Cocoa Puffs. Republic Records didn't want to get sued, so.
I get that. You know what I mean? I
It's
can
a bummer
respect that.
because Cocoa Puffs looks so much cooler.
It does, except somebody else owns the trademark on it.
It's just some gray area with that, but
Because it's a cereal, right? It's not a song.
Right.
It's parody. Well, whatever. For the record, Black Caviar is super lit.
Yeah.
Right.
Never meet your heroes, though, right?
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
I love this song, and then he just sits there and talks on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Ruin the mystery a bit.
the vibe is such a party, and, like, we're all having a good time, and he's just, well, he's defeated.
He's got weird views on menopause.
He looks like he's going to cry every day.
That made that, right?
He's afraid of menopause and just wants to hang out with his cat every day.
I don't know how he writes such lit songs.
He bicycles to work.
Art comes from a weird place.
It does. It does. It does. But that's also why you have to let the songs be interpreted. You can't give your interpretation.
No.
You have to let the audience interpret the songs, because otherwise...
I also have an amazing co-writer. My friend Jared Pacone is an incredible songwriter.
Right.
You guys were just in something, right? Wasn't it? Is there a new ad?
Yeah,
just
in
did
trouble.
Oh.
These guys.
We were in a Volvo commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. That's with my friend Vic. She's the vocalist for that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Just dropping it on these hoes. You know what I mean?
Well, I wouldn't call Vic a hoe. She's a...
No. I mean, the song you're dropping,
She's
the song...
a good friend of mine.
No, Vic's not the hoe. She's part of what you're dropping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the hose. You're dropping Vic on the hose. You see?
Yeah.
You misinterpreted.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know Vic's not a hoe. I would never say that.
Never trust a hoe.
You can't. You simply can't. Well, they ain't loyal. It's the problem.
A great point.
They ain't loyal.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Yeah, in my experience, anyway. But John Tesh's Red Rocks Platinum album is a 2 CD, 1 DVD release. I love this. It's got the DVD from 2005 that includes a full concert recording and some tracks from his 1995 Live at Red Rocks special, which sold double platinum.
On video.
Wow, that's because it came with a DVD. The 2005 album features live recordings of his music, including worship songs.
Oh.
That's because we worship Round Ball Rock. We worship Tesh. We stand at the altar.
You stand at the altar of Tesh?
Of Tesh. 100%. Confusion with platinum sales. The name likely draws from the double platinum sales of the video from Tesh's earlier Live at Red Rocks special, which was a huge success. Okay, so he put out an album, and then he put out a video of the album. The video was such a success that he put out another set, a 2 CD, 1 DVD set, called Red Rocks Platinum, based on the Platinum video, and then made people confused into thinking that this album was Platinum.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
He wants one real bad.
What a worker. Well, congratulations. Let's see the intro from last night.
It was good.
I know. And they got, I mean, that's a big job for a broadcaster, too.
Oh, yeah. First game on NBC in 20-something years.
Yep, to be the voiceover guy. It's a big gig. You better not trip on a word.
Unless it was AI.
It could have been AI.
This could have been Sora.
I would have Sora'd it.
Was it Martin Luther King? I haven't watched yet.
That's right. I have a dream that the NBA will return to NBC. Then his family's like, we told him to stop doing that.
He didn't watch the NBA.
This is so dumb. He was so much more important than this. Why are they doing this? They're ruining him.
All right, fine. Do Bryan Cranston.
You know what? Martin Luther King is not a brain rot character. Why are you doing this? Let's... This is exciting. Oh,
This is the NBA on NBC.
you hear that cowbell in there?
Needs more cowbell.
They didn't have a cowbell guy in the live version.
I know.
Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets.
Shirt was too
versus
small.
the Oklahoma City Thunder. Welcome to American Express NBA Tip-Off.
Those championship rings, the shimmering, shining, forever symbols of reaching the mountaintop, they've been handed out. The banner has been raised to remind all who enter of what happened here last year. But
Hell
now
yeah.
it's time to turn the page. Begin the quest again with a familiar friend in town. It's the Houston Rockets and the Oklahoma City Thunder to get the season underway here in OKC. And speaking of familiar, we welcome you back to the NBA on NBC. Mike Tirico, the Hall of Famer. Reggie Miller, 3-time
By
Sixth
the way,
Man
you
of the
have
Year.
no idea
Jamal Crawford.
how much Mike Tirico loves saying familiar friend. He said familiar friend to himself no less than 250 times leading to this.
I think I got it.
Familiar friend, familiar friend.
I like Mike Tirico.
He's the best. I just love interacting with like play-by-play announcers like this who do it on the highest levels because they're the strangest people. In a good way, not in a bad way. It's just they're just so the way the relationship that they have with the English language, with communicating stories, with just the way they are. It's so much fun.
You think Tony Romo's like that?
I don't know about Tony Romo.
He seems like a more seat of his pants kind of
Yeah, I think Tony Romo is probably I'd probably put him more in the analyst seat. That's a little bit of a different.
And I don't think Chris Collinsworth really thinks about what he's going to say before he says it either.
No, and I think
unless it's about Patrick Mahomes, then he's just like, oh.
yeah. Joe Buck is also a different breed because
Joe Buck's had a complete turnaround in the public eye.
Right, because I don't think takes it as seriously as some of the other play-by-play announcers do, and I think at first people hated that about him, but now they kind of love it about him.
And I feel like people really like him and Troy Aikman.
They're good.
Like they've been doing it for a long time.
I think he did a tremendous amount of good for himself. That time we had him on the show when like he was on that press tour, completely being self-aware, completely making fun of himself,
because he was way too uptight back in the day.
100%.
I'm serious, and I get that. You probably want to be taken seriously because
you're a nepo baby.
You're a nepo baby.
Yeah.
Like your father's one of the greatest to ever do it in baseball.
Right.
Period. And like a lot of people were like, this guy doesn't really deserve a job.
Right. And maybe he didn't at first, but he does now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to them. I mean, I know that that John Tesh was not the only person taking his music very, very seriously, because I don't know, I wasn't keeping up too much with it, but did you hear about on Sunday was the No King's Day? Did you hear about that?
Was that Sunday?
It was either Saturday or Sunday. It was over the weekend.
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. Saturday was the No King's Day.
Right.
There were massive protests everywhere. And
Oh, I see where you're going.
I'm just off the top of my head.
I see where you're going.
I'm not transitioning into anything. So, you would think, and there were times when, I feel like when Obama was president, he was such a good orator that even if people were protesting against him, he would find like some way to stand up and say, you know what, we don't agree with these people, but they're right to protest. They're right. You know what I mean? You say something where you're not giving them the credence that they want, but you're also not, being completely, wholly divisive. You know what I mean?
Sure.
There have been presidents that do that.
Most?
A lot. A lot.
Almost all.
So I was anxious to see what our current president would say about No King's Day. And he posted a truth, and I said, okay, this is great. So our current president is, remember we were talking yesterday about the elderly population that love AI?
Oh, yeah.
You can count our president among them. He's one of the elderly that loves AI.
He's one of his biggest fans.
Yes, he loves AI. He really is. I mean, the population of people past 70 that love AI. Yeah, the president is right there with him. So
I mean, the prompts he must use.
Incredible.
Videos.
I mean, I can't even imagine what he wrote on this one. He puts out a video, and the first frame is of some kind of military aircraft. And it just says the words King Trump on it, which to put that out on No King's Day is a little combative, I would say, a little combative. But, yeah, here was the video. Wow. Okay, so that's what's that falling from the plane? Oh. It's shit.
Is that
feces? It's feces. So he put out a video of the president, our president, put out a video, and the video was.
And then it's AI.
I think it's AI. I don't think he really did this. I don't know for sure.
You're confused.
Well, it's so hard to tell, isn't it?
I saw this. I thought for sure this was real.
Did you check Google News to see if it rained feces in Times Square on No King's Day? So, in the video, he's flying a fighter jet, and he's obviously the pilot. It's a one-man jet, one king jet, I should say, because he's wearing a crown. And not only does it say King Trump on the side of the jet, but he's wearing a crown. And it's a specially made jet, clearly just for the king. Which drops feces, huge amounts, copious amounts of feces. And he's flying to where I think the largest gathering for No King's Day was, which was in New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a huge amount of people that were protesting in Midtown. And when the video, he's dropping feces.
I hope Sandy wasn't working that day.
Me too. He's dropping feces while wearing a crown onto the No King's Day protesters, which, you know, I mean, I don't know. If we kind of break down why protesting is legal and encouraged, it kind of is like a pillar of democracy that you have to be allowed to go against the authority figure because otherwise, you know, it becomes the monarchy that we were escaping in Europe. And then the president is saying, well, if you disagree with me, I'll rain shit down on you.
See, I interpreted it a different way.
How did you interpret it?
Well,
you know.
You can protest. Go ahead and protest.
Right.
But the president may get in his jet and drop shit on you.
That's... Which...
The president?
The president. He's the king also.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
He was elected to be the president. He's appointed himself king.
Right.
Which again, okay, no, I see what you're saying. And
like you can do that, but I'm going to do this.
I can do this too because guess what? I have my rights too.
Yeah.
This is the land of the free, after all.
And if you have a jet, you can do this, but I'm the king. So
I'm the one with the jet. Yeah. You don't have access to fighter jets. I do.
Right.
I use your money.
Yeah.
To buy the fighter jets.
To throw shit on you.
And then I will use your money to fill it with huge amounts of feces.
It's incredible that much feces fit in that little plane.
That's what I found to be really weird. Like
it's nuts.
Yeah,
this is a
the
small
physics
plane.
of this I don't understand.
Maybe it refueled in the air.
You think there's a second jet behind it that's carrying the feces?
It hooked up with the
and
little
it's
hose?
hooking up? Yeah.
Well, I don't think the feces is the fuel for the jet. I think it's...
Oh.
I don't think the jet is fueled by feces. I think it's
How
just...
do you know?
Why? I don't think feces
You're going to
has...
pretend to know everything that's going on with our military?
No, I'm not going to pretend to know everything. You're right.
They fill the jet with Taco Bell midair.
And then it creates...
And then it feces out all over the libs down on the street.
Which is why it's not terribly solid.
Yeah,
okay.
Liquidy, yeah.
It seems very loose.
It seemed like loose stool.
Big soda.
Yeah, that's right. And then it went probably a little coffee in there as well. And then it went down and it went to a shot in Times Square, actually. And the protesters, you actually saw them having feces rained on them. That's what Trump said. That's what I say to you in your protest. I'll rain shit down on you.
I believe that is supposed to be liberal influencer Harry Sisson.
Oh, yeah.
I did see a tweet from a guy. I don't know anything about this Harry Sisson.
He's getting his
Piers
flowers.
Morgan was just talking to him and asking him about it.
He likes that. Piers Morgan loves to get in the mix on stuff like this. This seems right up Piers
Morgan. Because this
Morgan.
guy was really upset about it.
Well, listen, I'm going to say to this guy's credit, is he really upset about it or is he working the angle? Because if you recall, I went through a period of time where anytime any sort of person with any kind of celebrity would say anything negative about me, I would spend years acting like I was very upset about it. And I really couldn't have been less upset about it.
Even Kevin Pollak?
Mainly Kevin Pollak. The cat's out of the bag.
You didn't have a visceral hatred for him?
I wasn't remotely bothered by anything he had said. However,
What about Guy Fieri?
You were pissed at him.
You were pissed at him.
not only was I not pissed, I actually kind of like him.
Wow, you could have fooled me.
Well,
because you consider him one of the best chefs.
Well, he's such a good chef, and I still watch diners, drive-ins, and dives, and I don't do it while grinding my teeth. No, I just saw that people had wronged me, and they did wrong me.
What about Bob Kelly?
I hate Bob
That's
Kelly.
real.
That's
Okay.
real.
That's legit.
That's vitriolic.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't watch Tourgasm without punching holes in the wall. Yeah, no, So yeah, well, both of those instances and any other instances you can probably think of, I just realized like this is a good way to get people talking.
Celebrity.
And so I'm just gonna talk about how much I hate them too. I just go to town, but it doesn't bother me at all. So I do wonder if this kid, what's his name, Daniel Seasons?
Harry Sisson?
I bet he's really pissed.
He might be.
Yeah, this is the clip.
But he's
Piers
also
has so many people in his show.
Well, he loves because he loves when because you gotta get a whole bunch of them, right?
He likes a round table.
Well, he'll get 4 people on Zoom to be on Zoom with him. So there's 5 people, and they're all just on Zoom. But what he's hoping for is 2 of them start to really bicker with each other. That's why I used to love having Destiny on all the time. I watch a lot of Piers.
I guess so.
And he likes to put these folks together, and then he's like,
how do you have all this time?
Well, you gotta.
Piers Morgan? Oh,
no,
okay.
Sam.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You got to stay up. You know what I mean? And he likes to get the round table going, and then 2 of the people in the round table will just really go to town on each other. And then Piers will let them go until it's gone way past personal. And then Piers will go, all right. And then usually the dynamic will be 2 of them are going crazy on each other. One of them is just kind of sitting back, and then the other one is timidly trying to get in on one side. He's like, yeah, but that is what you said, and everyone's ignoring him, Yeah, that's not true. Everyone's ignoring him. He's
Piers
not part
is just
of it.
taking a load off.
And Piers gets to take a load off for the segment. Yeah.
Props his feet up.
Yeah. And then he'll wait, because he'll like to get his shots in where it really counts, like when Don Lemon is on.
Well, Don doesn't like these round tables.
Yeah, he doesn't like that, so he doesn't like the panel.
Piers really is a master of ceremonies.
He's a big-time master of ceremonies. I mean, all those fools at CNN have to watch this Piers Morgan show now and be like, why didn't we just do this?
That's true.
The Piers Gets People to Argue show. It's such a good show.
Love it. I live for these clips.
The Piers Gets People to Argue show.
It's such a good show. And it's anyone who's on the internet. He's not like one of these hoity-toity, well, we're only going to get broadcast professionals in here. I can't imagine the lengths that he has gone to try to get Hassan Piker on his show to talk about the dog. I mean, that's got Piers written all over it. He's probably offered cash, anything. Because him and Hassan have had history, too.
Oh, I don't know.
Because Piers will mix it up with the internet kids.
Oh, that's good.
He will. But was this Piers? This was Piers talking to Harry Hassan?
Yeah, I believe he was asking him about the video that Trump posted.
Oh, I would love to see this.
Just be honest with me here. When you first saw that meme involving excrement being deposited on you, did you laugh?
No, I don't think the president behaving in this way is funny. I think we have to hold our leaders to a higher standard. That's something that you typically see in my Twitter comments from some MAGA boomer who spends their time making AI videos all day. It's not something you'd really hope to see from the president of the United States, but alas, we are here.
I love this. Hit pause for a moment. I love that now AI is becoming a boomer thing. Everybody thought it was going to be for the kids, but it's a total boomer thing. And because the boomers think that they're reaching the children by doing AI, but AI is a boomer thing.
I think boomers are just excited they lived this long to see this.
That's probably
love
it.
the technology.
They love it.
Right. The general because also I think general enthusiasm is a boomer thing.
But also, they don't love the hyper-realistic AI.
Cartoon. They love the
because they get tricked.
AI. Yeah, they don't like to be tricked.
Isn't that funny that the boomers have adopted AI as their own, but they're also the most likely to get tricked by AI? Yep. They're just lost in a tornado. You know what I mean? They don't know which way because they love it, but it keeps getting them.
It's funny it worked out that way.
It is hilarious.
No, the type of AI that they like, you would never be fooled by.
Right. Like Trump shitting on people.
Yeah.
Right. Do you really do that? But anyway, Harry Sasson thinks that the president should be held to higher standards. And also, it's not just because he's the one that got shitted on.
Country, he's not serious. And I don't actually think he cares about anybody but himself. And I think he's more interested in social media beef with a 23-year-old, as the vice president is, than he is in leading the country.
I mean, you managed to say all that with a completely straight face, but your side have done endless, incredibly mocking, humiliating memes about Trump. I mean, you'd accept that.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I could get literally 1,000 if you gave me half an hour to find them. I mean, it's not a secret.
Can you give me a couple examples from like high-ranking limiters?
Well, it's not a secret that the left do memes about Trump, right?
Can you give me some examples from high-ranking Democrats that are similar to this?
Well, okay, let me flip the question around.
Nope.
Are you saying there have never been any mocking memes of Trump by anybody on the left in America?
What?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Don't you love the way Piers frames unwinnable arguments?
Totally different.
Wait. So what you're saying is nobody with any sort of left-leaning ideals at all has ever mocked Trump. That's what you're saying right now? And he's like, what? It's not even remotely what I said. Go ahead.
I'm asking for like high-level prominent Democrats who might be in a similar position. To Trump,
Well, Gavin Newsom has done a lot of memes on Trump. I mean, do you distance yourself from those?
Has he done an AI video of dropping feces on the American people?
Well, that's a question of taste, but he does mocking memes of him, yeah.
Right. I mean, I think taste is a big point here. And I think objectively, Gavin Newsom, like mocking Trump on social media or posting like AI photos of himself or something like that is vastly different than Trump pooping on Americans, including myself and the American flag in that video. I think even you, Pierce, would agree that those are two vastly different things, no?
Well, there is a report, for example, that you have sent a cease and desist letter to the White House threatening legal action if they don't withdraw it. Is that true?
No, I saw that on Twitter. I don't know where anybody got that from. I think there are genuinely just a lot of accounts on that platform that make stuff up. And I think that's just another case of that. But you heard it here first. I have not sent a cease and desist to the White House.
So no cease and desist, but he is like...
He's not happy about the video.
He's not happy, and he did get to say poop on Piers Morgan, and that's kind of funny.
He called the shit poop.
He did. Yes, he did.
And I did love the split screen of him and then the video of him getting shit on.
Right, and it's like, and they did really cue it up to where he's getting shit on. You're like, because a lot of people probably saw that video and just thought it was random people and didn't realize, like, oh, here's the guy talking, and here's him getting shit on.
I'm not familiar with that guy.
Me neither. I don't know anything about him. You know?
Yeah, they want to make it clear, like, this is the guy getting shitted.
Right.
Piers has good producers.
Yeah,
he does.
Top notch.
He does. Well, they know the mission.
They really do, because they conned Don into doing his show.
Yeah. Everybody at Piers understands the assignment. It's called the Piers Morgan Gets People Upset and Gets Them to Argue with Each Other show. And that's what we do.
And that's all.
That's the show. That's the show.
What do you mean that's the show?
Mike stopped it at a good frame.
Right. Well, he knew because here's the thing. Harry,
his mouth's open.
His mouth is open like
Harry doesn't know that several tons of feces just fell out of a fighter jet onto his head.
No, because he's yelling, "No kings!"
Yeah, no kings, and then there's the poo.
The poo is right there. I see.
Can you imagine being the president and going like, "Can we tweet out a video where I poop on their faces?" And you've surrounded yourself with the type of people that go, "Yes,
do whatever you want. You're president."
Yes, you can. Yeah, that's right. It's a bunch of Troys. Every day I go, "Troy, do I really have to do the show again today?" And he goes, "No, you don't have to. You could leave right now if you want to. Nobody could stop you." I think the president has himself surrounded by a bunch of Troys.
Yeah.
Because if I said to you, Troy, like, could I take another host here at SiriusXM and make a video of me shitting on them, like literally? What would you say?
Sure.
See,
do whatever you want.
Of course you can.
Yeah. It's funny.
Right.
Sam, funny's funny.
Right. And I think, it's important to have that viewpoint. Sure. But also it's important for me to have, a couple other people around going, that's a really bad idea.
That's Travis.
Right.
So you have your yin and your yang.
Right. I go, do you think this is fun? And Travis goes, yes, it is a funny thing.
I hate how much I have to disagree with Troy.
But
I agree with him.
It's clearly a bad idea. Like there are other things at play here.
And I'm like, Sam, it's funny.
All right, I've heard you both out. We're going to do the video.
I go, all right, lost again.
Yes. Now, What do we have here? The press secretary make a joke about someone's moms?
Well, you were asking who the president surrounds himself with.
I was.
And who would probably be directly involved in, say, the production of something that's going to be put out to the press.
Maybe the secretary of it?
Indeed.
Okay. And so...
she was texting with someone.
Uh-huh.
Some...
Body once told me?
Vanity Fair?
So she wasn't texting with, like, a pal. She was texting with somebody in the media.
Yeah, and they were asking a question like, hey, do you think... or who told you this was appropriate, or who said this, or whatever. And her response was, your mom.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, she sent... Man, at 28 years old, you can be the press secretary?
Well, he loves her lips.
What?
You haven't seen, like, these compilations of Trump just, like, always mentioning her lips?
Like how they form words?
Like, look at her lips.
Oh.
All right, keep reading that.
Oh, no, you can't. That's an HR issue.
Trump has a type.
Oh. Yeah, he does. And unfortunately, his daughter is his type.
We know. Plenty of pictures showing that.
Oh, man. It says this person, the press secretary was texting with, sent her a text asking her if President Trump was aware of the significance of scheduling an upcoming meeting with the Russian president Putin in Budapest. In 1994, Russia promised in Budapest not to invade Ukraine if it gave up nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons it inherited when the Soviet Union dissolved. Does he not see why Ukraine might object to that site? Who suggested Budapest? And she wrote back, your mom did. That's very good. That's very helpful. It's very good. Because it's like, you're like, oh, shit.
What's your comeback?
I think first thing you have to do is hit up your mom and say, you didn't...
Just want to clarify.
You didn't actually do this, did you? Because I'm going to accuse them of being totally inappropriate, but I need to know first, like, this not being true. She asked the press secretary, do you think this conversation is funny? And then the press secretary wrote, it's funny to me that you actually consider yourself a journalist. Slammed her again. You are a far-left hack who nobody takes seriously, including your colleagues in the media. They just don't tell you that to your face. Stop texting me your disingenuous, biased, and bullshit questions. Man, it's crazy, like, to go, like, okay, well, clearly they do this nonsense on television, but they're doing it in, like, text, too. Like, this is 24/7. Your mom.
Oh, that's a good comeback.
Well, I guess that is a good comeback. I mean, it's hard to hit back. And you're right, Mike. I mean, who does he surround himself with? It's like, should I write your mom? The president would be like, yeah, you should write your mom.
That's funny.
Tell her mom.
They're probably having so much fun.
Yeah, just being like, look how funny this is. Look how funny this is.
It's like when you first get access to the computer. This is for our generation.
You're right.
Like computers in school first became a thing, and there was PowerPoint, and you could get around the blockers on the internet. You could do all sorts of shit.
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a real possibility that we once had a class. I had a teacher that I'd give a hard time to. I'd give him a bit of a ribbing. He was a male teacher, right?
RoboCop?
No, it wasn't RoboCop. That was college. This is high school. But he was a real character, this guy. Like a real, he came across like a used car salesman from the Bronx, you know? He was a real character. And so I may or may not have gone to every computer in the lab while class was in session and on word art wrote that this male teacher was a woman. And then made it the background on every computer.
You'd be crying laughing.
Crying. It says his last name and then is a woman. Mike, is that funny?
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's just so stupid and petty.
Right,
but
and dumb.
A grown man now has to deal with that.
Like what? Right, I'm not that. What it says, I'm not. And he's sitting there literally dealing with like 16 and 17-year-olds. And he's like, are you fucking serious? Like, this is what I have to deal with?
And it was the 90s. 16 and 17-year-olds in the 90s.
Yeah, they were basically like 9-year-olds.
You're lucky all you said was he's a woman.
That's right. I could have gone I could have written something that would now be considered a hate crime.
But back then would have been like, okay.
That's just a thing that people do.
Yeah, don't do that again.
It was a crazy time.
It was so good.
But that's why the innocence of just writing that he is a woman. That's funny.
It is funny.
All right, well, let's take a break.
Okay.
Okay? We need to take a break.
You want to?
You got nice lips, dude.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
We got a lot to break down. We also, Mr. Mike Montone took Lazy Eyewitness News to the New York Comic Convention. So we'd like to see what he got to the bottom of there and a lot more. We'll do that today. Stay tuned.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
Nice bar you have here. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Podcast Network is on the SiriusXM app.
Spoiler alert. It's a spooky situation.
Find everything from dark, funny true crime stories
Next stop, the creepy trail.
to horror movie deep dives
From Texas Chainsaw 2006 to Freddy vs. Jason.
and spine-tingling supernatural tales.
This week's headline, Buried Alive.
Plus, get ad-free access to new episodes of the pod that started it all. Just search Morbid in the SiriusXM app.
The biggest game of the season, right here, right now.
Start Saturday strong. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
And here we go.
It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon Kickoff, live with an epic pregame.
The crowd, the atmosphere, this is what makes it special.
Then it's America's #1 game.
What a hit.
The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games.
Down the sideline, touchdown.
It's Big Noon Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and no, this isn't a timeshare cancellation ad. I'm here to help you break free from your overpriced mobile carrier with Red Pocket Mobile. Did you know the average American wireless bill is $140 a month? At Red Pocket, plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with absolutely no games and no price increases ever. But it gets even better. Red Pocket gives you your choice of all three major mobile networks for the very best 5G coverage anywhere you are. And you get to keep your phone and number. At Red Pocket Mobile, you don't have to settle. I don't see how anyone could say no to getting one low, locked-in price and 3 5G networks. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
Navigating life stages, Caring Transitions offers support for every step of the way. For seniors relocating or downsizing, we offer a compassionate, individualized approach that provides comprehensive solutions. Estate sales, our experts will list your items on our exclusive online platform, CT Bids, preserving memories and keeping your family's best interests at heart. And for those tough cleanouts, we're here to help. Visit caringtransitions.com. Caring Transitions, embracing new beginnings with confidence.
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. With the ultimate
ultimate Halloween party mix.
This is Halloween.
The Freaky 50, a spooky selection of songs to make you shudder and dance. Find the Freaky 50 along with many more Halloween specials in the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People stop and ask me all the time, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, mostly it's other jewelers that hate me. Why? Because people don't like to shop in their stores because they're either intimidated or they're scared of getting ripped off. And you know what? They may be right. Let's face it, you go to Tiffany's and you're going to get a great product, but you're going to pay 2 to 3 times what it's really worth. You go to a chain store and you're going to get something that's cheap, but it may be a piece of crap. Or you buy something online and then you want to speak to someone. That's if you can even find a phone number to call, and you get some overseas phone operator who's never seen your ring and probably never will. Oh my. Can you imagine telling your future wife that's how you picked out her engagement ring? The symbol of your love and affection? The most important gift you're ever going to give her? Oofa. So don't settle for a crappy price, crappy quality, or a crappy experience. Buy real jewelry from a real jeweler. Visit me, the real Steven Singer, and find out why most jewelers in America hate me. On the phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Online, IHateStevenSinger.com, or at the other corner of 8th and Walnut.
Hey, I'm Jim, a small business owner from Arizona, just trying to grow while avoiding general stupidity, mine and others. I went to my bank officer of 15 years looking for a loan. After a month of collecting paperwork and another 8 weeks of underwriting, they couldn't help. I nearly lost a major manufacturing contract that would have doubled my business. At the last second, a friend referred me to Delta Capital Group. I got approved in hours and funded for $750,000 the very next day.
Delta Capital Group is a national leader providing lines of credit and term loans for businesses just like yours. Same-day approval, no collateral, any credit score. Rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Over half of their business comes from referrals and happy repeat customers. Why? Delta Capital gets business done. Smart business owners don't wait for money.
Now we're running double shifts to keep up with demand.
Be smart like Jim. Get your money at deltacap.com. That's deltacap.com.
If you're a business owner with salespeople, how in the world could you say no to this offer? The top 20% of your salespeople close 80% of the business. 80% of all sales are closed after the 5th attempt, and 83% of all salespeople don't even ask for the sale once. Did you know that 90% of all salespeople have never even read one sales book? How many sales are being lost each month? Simply because your salespeople are not professionally trained how to sell. Hi, this is the world's top sales trainer, Jason Evans. I'm going to give you a free 45-minute video of pure sales training techniques that will increase your company's sales within days, guaranteed. This could double, even triple your company's sales. This video is closing, handling objections, and more. Just call us and leave us a voicemail with your email address, and we'll send you this amazing video for free. Call 800-500-8320. This is how to close from A to Z for any product or service, regardless of industry, whether you sell face-to-face or over the phone. Call 800-500-8320. That's 800-500-8320. Paid for by Power Sales University.
Everyone loves when I talk about our friend Steven Singer. You know, I love that Steven Singer has become such a part of the show. I've been talking about Steven Singer for decades. You know, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. To the point where, like, people will ask me about I Hate Steven Singer just as much as they ask about anything else, you know? Is Danielle really getting tricked by that nonsense? Is Troy really getting tricked by that nonsense? And is Travis a real person? They ask me all kinds of questions like that, but they also ask me about Steven Singer, and I tell them he was named one of America's leading jewelers. That's not just a throwaway phrase, no. There are almost 18,000 jewelers in America. Less than 50 of them have received this honor. It's just another reason why most other jewelers absolutely hate Steven Singer. He's a jeweler you can trust. Best guarantees, best warranties, everything at the perfect price, and it's all 365 days a year. He's got the best value on real diamond jewelry. Never a phony sale, fake discount, pricing games. There's no nonsense. You just go in, you have a great time. You walk out with something beautiful that you will have forever. That's why he's considered one of the most trusted jewelers in America. No one does real diamonds better. Experience the difference at Steven Singer Jewelers online at IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Okay, I'll take the ladder. Which is the ladder? The second one.
Second one.
Did you just tell him which the ladder is?
Yeah.
When someone says it, I just always agree. Someone goes, I choose the ladder, and then I just wait and watch what happens next. I go, oh, it was that one.
I've done that.
I'll choose the ladder. Mm-hmm. Now what?
The Bonfire. Weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
That is the best moment in sports I have ever seen.
The World Series is on SiriusXM. The Toronto Blue Jays.
A Springer! Dinger!
The LA Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani! 1 of 1!
Before and after every game, MLB Network Radio's experts bring you closer to the action.
George Springer.
This team's worked so hard.
Hear the hometown announcers on the SiriusXM app. Pre-game coverage of Game 1 of the World Series. Friday at 5 Eastern on Channel 89.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind everyone is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win, can change lives. This World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is honoring those connections and the therapists who make them possible, while showing how easy it is to get guidance from a licensed therapist online with BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFT.
If you're considering a 1031 or looking for high-yield tax-sheltered income starting at 8% without any of the hassles of management, you should consider Icon's newest student housing and multifamily properties or the diversified Icon America Fund. Icon offers fully stabilized 1031 DST properties with in-place cash flow starting at 8%. Icon then adds immediate value-add improvements like washer-dryer, covered parking, pickleball courts to drive rental growth. We've paid out over $150 million in monthly distributions over the last 18 years to thousands of investors. By eliminating broker-dealer commissions, Icon saves you 10% in fees. Properties coming in near the University of Utah and multifamily in Florida, Ohio, Georgia, and Tennessee get completely out of all the hassles of management. Call 800-580-1031, 800-580-1031, or icon1031.com.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Some things still matter. Hard work, strong values, and American-made quality you can count on. Black Rifle Coffee is roasted right here in the USA by veterans who believe in this country and in the Americans who show up every day to keep it running. This isn't trendy. This isn't fluff. It's not chasing likes or bending to the latest buzz. It's about service, sacrifice, and freedom, and it always has been. Whether you're heading out before sunrise, unlocking your shop, working the land, or just taking in the quiet from your front porch, you deserve a cup of coffee that stands for something. Signature roasts like Just Black, Cactus Squatch, and Loyal Spirit deliver bold, rich flavor with zero apologies. No foam, no filters, just real coffee for real Americans. Ground, whole bean, or single-serve K-Cup. However you brew it, make it matter. Black Rifle Coffee. Veteran founded, American roasted. This is America's coffee. Pick it up at Walmart, your local grocery store, or skip the line and head straight to blackriflecoffee.com. Join the mission. Fuel the spirit. Stand for something.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. 866-969-1969. Happy Wednesday. Hope it's been great. Don't forget, check out the app. All the Sam Roberts Show content on demand. Our interview with Art from Everclear from earlier this week. Benny Safdie. Conversation about emo movies. Nicole Biggins talking about walking around her house naked. I mean, we do it all here. And thanks to this beautiful and wonderful SiriusXM app, you can hear it all. Even if you missed it the first time.
From the show.
Huh?
You can call right from the app.
Oh, yeah, you just tap it. You open the app, you listen live on the app. It says you want to call in, just tap this thing.
Troy picks up.
Tap it, you talk to Troy. Troy will go, hello. It'll be perfect. Erica on Long Island must have tapped the app. What's up, Erica?
Hi. I called a long time ago when you had your raspy voice.
Nice.
You were hollering, weren't you? She was hollering.
Yeah, she might have been. It's possible.
I was listening to the replay, but I thought, did we miss Toots Day yesterday? Or I don't know if I missed it.
No, we did. It's good. And on a programming note, we should make the programming note that we did unfortunately miss Toots Day yesterday. However, that's going to have to mean that next week we figure out, and I don't know what we'll do, but we're going to have to figure out how to do a deluxe Toots Day next week.
Oh.
A double Toots Day.
We're going to have to double toot.
Okay.
I think so. I think we're going to have to double toot.
Supersize it.
Yeah, we're going to have to supersize Toots Day next week.
2 for Toots Day.
2 for Toots. We're going to have to 2 for Toots next week. Troy, do you think you can handle that?
I think so.
Do you think, more importantly, do you think Toots can handle that?
We can plan something very special.
By the way, how's he doing? Just, not to get too much into it because it's not Toots Day, but just to, how's he doing?
He's doing great.
Oh, good. Good.
He's doing great.
All right, so
Enjoying
Tony's
himself?
going to have to do 2 AI images for next week.
Oh, yeah. He's going to have to put everybody on hold.
He's going to have a busy day.
Oh, yeah, and he's got a new puppy, too.
I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, he's making my wife want a golden retriever.
I mean, just take one of his. You wouldn't even notice.
Well, I believe he's got 3. I think this is the 3rd.
Wow.
How do you tell them apart?
I mean, I wonder that when I see pictures of the golden jubilee,
right?
Of the golden jubilee. By the way, thank God our contract got moved so that it's not up right after the golden jubilee, because nothing gets in the way of the golden jubilee.
No, not even AI photos of Toots.
No. We're going to take the golden jubilee off because I won't be represented during that period of time. So I have to actually go dark as well when the golden jubilee is happening. The golden jubilee is do you know about the golden jubilee, Danielle?
No.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, yes. I found out how much Super Agent Tony Burton is into the golden jubilee when, it came time for negotiations, and he was at the Golden Jubilee because, and you know what? I was happy that he was, because this is his passion. This is what he loves. He loves golden retrievers. And the Golden Jubilee is where all the golden retriever owners go and bring their golden retrievers for the weekend. And I mean,
That's
really,
real?
Oh, yeah,
it's real, and
100%.
he loves it. And the way he describes it, it's like paradise. Like he says, like you pull up to the beach and you like open the car and your golden jumps out of the car and gets to run onto the beach that's full of golden retrievers.
Wow.
And he said there is this, like, you do have to make sure that you have a good collar, like a good, like
a shock collar?
No, not a Hassan collar.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about a collar that you would recognize from far away.
Maybe a bandana would work.
Maybe a bandana or something like that, so that way you don't end up with somebody else, because it's just a sea of golden retrievers.
Right.
I've seen pictures and video from this thing. It's amazing.
Yeah, you come home, you got a totally different dog.
You're like, why is this dog so poorly behaved? Oh, this is not my golden retriever.
Trap.
Look at that. Look at all
Oh, it
those.
is the Parent Trap.
It is. It is.
Just a bunch of Lindsay Lohans running around the beach.
I was thinking a bunch of Haley Mills crawling around. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
only do this for golden retrievers?
Wow, they're the only ones invited to the Golden Jubilee. I don't know if there's like a Labradoodle retreat.
Like a chocolate jubilee?
I don't know if there's a Choco Jubilee. Not that I'm aware of. I think it's mainly, and I didn't even realize that the Golden Retriever community was this tight-knit.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, I didn't know. It's like,
Oh, it's definitely through the Reddit.
is there probably,
I don't even...
but probably,
Do you
right?
think Tony Burton's on the Golden Jubilee Reddit?
I mean, 1,000% he is.
Like, how else would they even plan this? Like, how did this,
Things were
Well,
planned
I will tell you that,
before
yeah,
Reddit.
they did have group events before Reddit existed. So that is possible to do. I don't think that it
With
was...
strangers?
Yeah, I don't think it was started because of Reddit. But I think...
Thank God there's finally a place where we can put things together.
Yeah, we've been wanting to we've been wanting to create community events.
County fairs only began after Reddit.
After Reddit. We've been wanting to do this for, decades. And we just had no way to get the word out.
There's over 1 million people in the Golden Retrievers.
They love it so much.
insane.
It is a culture. Look at that. Look at all those Golden Retrievers. It is absolutely
It's pandemonium.
nuts. They love this life.
If Tony invited you, would you go with him?
I would. I would like to see what it was like.
They are great dogs.
Yeah. Oh, they're the best.
We might get one.
You should.
A golden?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We might get one.
Could I come over and pet it?
No. I mean, even if we decided not to get a dog, it'd be the same.
Oh.
You couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a work thing.
Do you do you think Lila Garrity would get along with another dog?
I think at first she'd be annoyed, but also she's like 11, so we're thinking about getting a puppy.
That's a good thing. When
Right,
when Dexter and we had Luke, and it really I feel like it
gave you a couple years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, absolutely.
That's our thinking. And also we were like, well, if we have 3 kids and one of them is still not sleeping through the night, why wouldn't we also get a puppy?
Yeah, no,
to go
that's-
with the
yeah.
other dog that we already have.
Just do something else. Yeah.
It's like a 3-ring circus over
It is. It's chaos
It really is.
at all times.
They got wrestlers coming and going.
Wrestlers coming and go. I mean, DDP was just over. Like they're just coming and going all the time.
Was he really?
100%.
Yoga?
No, he did an interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But he's still doing that yoga.
Of course, that's like legitimately successful. It changes people's lives.
It changed people's lives. Dude, the dude is 70 years old and he looks like he's 54.
No, I know.
It's nuts.
You want to dismiss it as like a pyramid scheme
But
type
it's
thing?
not.
It's not.
It's not. People swear by it, and it's changed. It's 1,000% changed a lot of people's lives.
Didn't some guy relearn how to walk?
Yes.
Yeah. Like
yes, and you're looking for the work, and it's not a work. It's like that's
Yeah.
what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so so maybe I will. But yeah.
Okay, now if you got a golden retriever, do you think like Tony would really try to like pull you into this like community?
I think so, but then
Throw
I'd be
you
like,
on a group text.
I go like, can we bring our other dog? And he'd be like, no,
Just the one.
We don't acknowledge the other dog, just the one.
Yeah, he would try to indoctrinate you.
I think so, and I'd be indoctrinated. I mean, when I started getting Jeeps, I joined I got little ducks. I do the Jeep wave.
Oh yeah, you guys put little ducks on your windshield.
Oh, yeah, you
right?
duck each other.
What is that about? I see that all the time.
Oh, you don't know about ducking?
I mean, I see it, but I don't know what it is.
If a Jeep, it's a nice thing, and it's happened to me twice, and both times recently. And I've been driving Jeeps for years. If you see another Jeep in the wild, you're supposed to leave a duck on the door handle.
Wait, like a real duck?
Like a rubber duck. No, a real duck. Like if the window's open, you shove a Christmas goose in the back of the car.
Now, are these ducks because they can constantly swim in the water that's leaking in?
That's a good question. That's a great question. I had a pond in my car that I could have put my little rubber ducks in to swim around in.
So you have to carry like an excess amount of ducks.
I will tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I have a box of rubber ducks in the back of my car.
I love this.
Yes.
Really? Because
100%.
you don't seem like the type of person who would do this bullshit.
Well, would you like to know why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Because somebody ducked me.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that it was such a kind gesture.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like it really brightened my day as much as it did. That I said, I need to pay this forward. Like, this really is a wonderful thing to get to. Because I mean, this world that we live in is crazy. You're like, oh, like, what did somebody, like, take a shit on my door handle or something like that? You think it's bad.
Yeah, where's the duck?
You like, put it, you usually put it, some people put it on the hood, like, outside the car.
Okay.
But you usually put it, like, on the door handle. Because if you put it on the hood, you might not see it, and then you start driving, and the duck falls off the car when you're on the road. But if you put it on the door handle, like rest it on top of the door handle, then that way when you go to open your door,
you have a little present.
There's a duck there. Yeah. And I go, oh my God. And if you know, you know.
Oh.
Right? It's like J-Lo at a bodega. If you know, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So like, and I knew because I was aware of it. I just hadn't gotten down with it. And
Is it any Jeep?
It's Wranglers.
Okay.
This is a Wrangler thing.
Okay.
When I say Jeep, I mean Wranglers. This is Wranglers.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, even though, I would, everything about this community is for Wranglers. Like, I would never Jeep wave to somebody in a Cherokee.
Okay. Interesting.
And if somebody did wave to me and they were driving a Cherokee, I'd be like, I don't know you.
You're like, what are you doing?
Why are you waving?
I think, my dad had a Cherokee. Weren't they? Those were really big in like the late 90s, or the mid to late 90s, like the Jeep Cherokees?
Sure.
Jeep Grand Cherokees? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right, so he wouldn't have gotten ducked.
No, not a Cherokee.
He just got left.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. He'd be left by his lonesome.
Wait, so do they just like accumulate and then sit?
Yeah, what do you do with
inside
them?
of your
And then you
window?
put them on your dash.
Yeah, that's why you see people with like a row of ducks on their dash.
But sometimes I think that is stolen valor. I think that they might be using those ducks. Like I only put ducks on my dash that I've been ducked with.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you're also probably more likely
That looks like, I don't believe that for a second. That looks like somebody's trying to overcompensate.
It does. That's a lot of ducks.
There's no possible way, unless there's two people that own Jeeps in this town.
And they just keep ducking each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, if you have a bunch of ducks, you're probably more likely to get ducked. But like,
oh, it's like a status thing.
Like I parked next to a Jeep once and ducked it. And then the Jeep was gone and they had ducked me back.
Same duck or different duck?
No. I would have been pissed if it was the same duck because now I got to put my own duck back. Yeah. No, it was a different duck.
You should sign your ducks.
Be like, you just been ducked by the last professional broadcaster.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, so like, they're not giving you your duck back.
Oh.
No, I don't mean as like a
You've been ducked by a celebrity. Not like other ducks.
This started during the early days of COVID-19.
Oh, this is like a new thing?
Did it? I don't think so.
ChatGPT would not lie to me.
I think ducking has been going on for a long time. No, I think I first heard about ducking before COVID.
I didn't ask it sexily.
Yeah, it should be a sexy thing because they like erotica now.
No, it says began in 2020.
No, that's not true.
It's widely attributed to a Canadian Jeep owner. A story says that this Jeep owner had an unpleasant encounter one day and afterwards bought some rubber ducks. While parking in the parking lot, she saw another Jeep and left a rubber duck on it with the note, "Nice Jeep, have a nice day."
No, the first time I heard about ducking in 2015. I remember who I heard about it from. It was 2015.
I'm going to tell ChatGPT that.
That's horseshit. Tell it.
The last professional broadcaster says you're lying.
Thank you. They are lying. They're clearly misinformed because I think it was 2015.
Maybe this is a Berenstain Bears thing. You're misremembering.
I'm getting Mandela'd?
Yeah, you're getting Mandela'd.
No, it was definitely 2015.
Nope.
See?
Boom.
What?
AI.
Yeah, no, it started. No,
it says it did not begin in 2015.
Well, AI doesn't have a Jeep. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like AI only started getting ducked in 2020, but that's not true.
Oh, on Reddit, someone said I was ducked in 2016.
See? Like,
it was happening at least 2012.
Yeah, 2015 is when I heard about it.
I'm happy to tell you what it says.
Okay, please do.
Okay.
Well, what did you say?
Okay, I said, the last professional broadcaster, Sam Roberts, said this is wrong, and he remembers it back in 2015.
Right.
It's entirely possible that Sam Roberts, and this is in quotes, the broadcaster that you referenced, claims the practice of placing ducks on Jeeps, the Jeep ducking trend goes back to 2015 or earlier. However, based on available publicly documented sources...
All right, stop with that.
The widely accepted origin story places the start around 2020.
No.
And that gives me evidence. It says, let's go through the evidence and see why there's a discrepancy.
Well, let's go through the evidence. I fucking lived it, AI.
I mean, this is why we have a Library of Congress. We need the documented evidence.
And Reddit did it too, huh, Danielle?
Yeah, someone got ducked in 2011. There's a whole thread all about origins of ducking Jeeps.
No, I remember.
Is it possible this is a Joy Reid situation and they're going in the Wayback Machine and putting these
editing?
In? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The Wayback Machine could have been hacked. No, I remember another Jeep owner in 2015 asked if I get ducked. And I said, no, I don't know what that is.
I am married.
Are you sure they didn't say you get fucked?
That's right. No, yeah, they were telling me, hey, regardless of what kind of car you have, go get fucked. Yeah, and that was definitely 2015. Yeah, 2015. The furthest I'll go is 2016, but it's not later than that. It's wrong.
So how many ducks are on your windshield?
3.
3. And how many ducks do you have in your duck box?
It's a box. I mean, you order it from Amazon.
You got like a...
I got a box from Amazon.
Box of ducks.
Yeah,
They're all the same?
No, it's a variety pack.
That's nice. I like that. That is
cool. Okay. And then I'll let the children pick out, like, which duck do you want to put down on the car.
How often do you do this?
Here and there, not that often.
Sometimes. Once a month?
Maybe even less, okay. Yeah. Just if I'm feeling giving, if I'm feeling in the mood, if I'm chilling.
You don't go to like a Jeep dealership and duck all the
I just want to be a part of something. I want to feel community. Can I please duck your Jeeps?
Man. You know, you think you know a guy.
Yeah.
Dude, when I got my first Jeep,
You always keep us guessing.
it came with a VHS with like how to take the top off, how to do this, but there was also like cultural things in it. It was like, also you should know about the Jeep wave. And when you see another person driving a Wrangler, you wave to them like this and blah blah. And I'm like, this is literally in the how to take
What's
your top
the
off the
Jeep
car
wave?
video. You don't know about Jeep waving?
You know about Jeep waving?
I do. When you have a motorcycle, if you always wave to other motorcycle guys, it's like a...
Yeah, people who drive Wranglers wave to each other.
How do you just act like grown-ups and you're like, hey, everybody drives a car?
Well, because we have an adventurer's spirit, a Christmas adventurer's spirit.
Oh, Christmas. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
boy.
that's what the wave's all about. And then we go, you shouldn't have a car like this.
I hope they don't find out about you in high school. Oh, boy.
oh no. That I believe I was reverse.
Semen demon.
Which, by the way, you know who that was, right?
Yeah, Downey.
Crazy.
Yep.
Which makes sense because if you watch the doc, he was in There Will Be Blood.
Yep.
Yeah, There Will Be Blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that he's got one of the lines of the movie.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
A semen demon. Yeah. So the
This is the wave?
those aren't.
Why is there a foot at the end?
The Jeep wave, the Jeep tries to brand it more as like a 3-finger thumb, index, middle finger wave. That's why, like, it's not this. It's not the Sufi.
You guys are just doing the Sufi.
Sufi. No, it's not the Sufi.
All right.
But that's
You
why
say so.
if you look at like Jeep branding, there's a shape, and you realize it's actually a hand doing a Jeep wave.
What do you mean?
Like
the J?
No. There's more branding, like when you start getting into it, like on their app and stuff like that. Like you realize
Illuminati type stuff.
The Illuminati stuff.
Yeah, maybe you flash the Illuminati.
Right, the Jeep Illuminati stuff. But which is again why they're like, well, your car leaks. Why you just get a different car?
This explains why he's stayed with Jeep. He's
I go,
part of
well,
a community.
I don't want
He
to
doesn't
leave.
wanna give up the community.
I'm not
Yeah,
ready
the
to leave the
ducks.
community.
You have to get rid of the ducks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be ducked anymore.
You'd have to just like throw him on the side of the road.
Right.
I don't need this bullshit anymore.
Is there like
Every now and then, I'm driving my wife's car, and I'll wave to a Jeep driver, and I'll go, "Fuck."
Like, what the fuck you waving?
Yeah,
at me?
because
what's that jerk off doing?
that's what they think. They're like looking at me like, "No, not for you,
Not
jerk off."
for you. See this?
Right. That means not welcome. That's a Subaru logo.
Is there degrees of it? Because you've had multiple Jeeps, so like like a 33rd degree Mason's the highest. Are you like?
It's a great question.
Earning rank?
Oh, like
no.
a Thetan?
Yeah.
In Scientology?
No, it's a great question. No, I think there are degrees. No, it wouldn't be how long or what you've been driving. It would probably be, and my degree would be very low, because it would probably be like the work you've done on your Jeep, like how souped up it is, like if you've raised it, if you've put new wheels on it, if you know what I mean, like the people who really soup up their Jeeps, those would be the Thetans.
If you have like a cover over the wheel in the back.
Right.
Some catchy that says like "Not all that wander are lost."
So that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be a pretty high degree. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right, because that's the spirit
Or
of
the
the Jeep.
Tasmanian devil?
Right. Right.
Mud
or,
flaps.
Yeah.
or Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes pissing on something.
Oh, there's the Jeep.
See, that's it. That's the Jeep wave. You see that? Like that's the customer care with the two customer care logo. But that is a Jeep wave with the two fingers.
Yeah, that feels
Go find Mike.
cultish.
It
Right.
does feel a little
Because you
cold,
don't know if you know you know.
You should just do something similar, but just raise your pinky so it's shocker.
Yeah.
The shocker. It is also the shocker. It's just a Jeep wave.
No.
That's just the Jeep wave.
Two in the pig, one in the stink.
Yeah. What? No, we just noticed your car.
Oh, sorry.
Do you go to meetups?
No, I don't do that. And a big part of that is because I don't like.
You don't want to talk to people.
Well, I don't like leaving the house or talking to people.
And your horrible parties.
I don't like going to parties, but I also don't like do anything to the car. I don't soup it up. Like I
Right.
don't have it raised. I don't have new wheels on it. Everything is from the factory.
Everything's standard.
Yeah, so
You
know,
get a snorkel for it, just for the fun of it.
I need a snorkel when I'm inside it because of all the water that's in it.
Man, I didn't know about ducking.
And I'm assuming, can I take a guess when you go back to the hand signals and something?
Mm-hmm.
There was a foot. Is that because you take the doors off and you show your foot when you have the doors off?
I think so.
Oh, it's a Tarantino thing?
I think so. Yeah. You're supposed to be barefoot when you do it. I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
You're supposed to take your feet out?
Jeep drivers love the doors off. They
I know
love
that.
showing their feet.
Like Jay-Z once said, ride that bitch like a skateboard.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. They do love that. There's somebody actually sent me a video on Twitter that said, this is how Jeep owners think other car owners. Look at them. And it was a guy who was videoing somebody in their Jeep with their foot out, and then they went back into their car going like, oh my God, do you see that guy? It's so cool. His foot's out of his car.
Get a hold of yourself.
It was really funny. Scott in Kentucky. What's up, Scott?
Yeah, it's a Jeep thing. You wouldn't understand.
That's right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what you
Anyways, no, that you kind of hit on it though, Sam. The more that you get done to it, it started with guys like actually outfitting their Jeeps and shit for off-roading and doing stuff. So then you'd start ducking people that had like cool-ass Jeeps, which is the reason why you never really got ducked, because you just always had standard frickin' blah Jeeps. But now everyone is just ducking everyone because they think it's fun, and Liberties and, well, Gladiators are always pretty cool, but it's not all Jeeps. If you got a Jeep, you're getting frickin' ducked. So,
are Jeep Liberties getting ducked?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Or they're just putting them on their stuff. I don't know. Grand Cherokees, everything. If it's a Jeep related, then now they're all getting ducked.
That's
so,
horrible.
You guys kind of ruined it. So you took it where it was really cool shit. Like, hey man, nice freaking Jeep. I really like your Gladiator, your Wrangler. Now everyone gets one. So,
You see,
of course,
it's mainstream now.
Thank you, Scott. You see how there's levels to it? Did that just answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
You see, where there are Jeep owners that would be like, well, Sam's out here talking about being a Jeep owner, but like,
there's no modifications. It's
right?
completely stock.
Yeah, but I feel like the Jeepists are all about like equality. They wouldn't judge you.
No, you would think that. But then it's like when a band gets popular and you're like, I liked them.
It's like the Ducks are a facade.
They were cooler before.
Yeah, they were cooler before.
Yeah, they also, I mean, back in the day, it was like you'd buy a Jeep and you'd have it for 20 years. Like you'd want the old model, and you'd literally take it apart. Like you could push the windshield down.
Yeah.
So you take the windshield down, you take the doors off. Like people would be like, oh my God, that's like a 1984 Wrangler and everything. Now they're like mini SUVs. Like there's 4 doors. Mine's got an electric top on it.
That's cool.
It's great. I love it. But I could see where like a Jeep purist would be like 4 doors and an electric top. That's not what we got into this for.
Do you think there's some people who don't duck you because you've just got a regular old boring Jeep?
Well, it's a nice Jeep, but
it's not special.
It's stock.
It's stock.
But it's of higher stock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good point.
Thanks.
But like if there's like
I
a
think
Jeep purist, like I forget his name, who just called, it's like you guys are ruining all the ducking.
I think that there are certainly people that reserve their ducks for modified Jeeps. I think there are probably people that wouldn't duck a 4-door Jeep. I think there are probably people that wouldn't duck a hybrid Jeep. I think there are people that
They're
probably
not duck worthy.
Right. Right. But that's and that's their own.
They're not DDT. I mean, no, DDD.
DDW?
No,
GDW? What's the two
Down
Ds?
to Doug.
Down to DDD?
DTD.
DTD.
Down to Doug.
DTD. That's right. They're not DTD. Yeah, because there's too many like comforts. It's too comfortable. And I get that,
Have you ever been driving out of a parking lot and stop because you see a Jeep and duck it? Or is it just strictly when you're walking back to your car?
No, if it works within my time frame.
Okay.
But I'm certainly not going to pause.
Convenient.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not going to pause my day
All right, fine.
and do anything.
These are
like
questions
that.
I
No,
have.
they're good questions. They're good questions.
Do you have all your ducks in a row?
No.
I mean, I try to, but it's tough. It's tougher every day.
Man.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
That's fun. I mean, but I'm also not, luckily for financially speaking, I'm not a car guy. So like I don't have that thing of like, oh, I can put this on and that on, but like I have never been like a real car guy.
You should put a spoiler on your Jeep.
Well, I don't know if that's as I don't 100% know how that would work either. I mean, the top is canvas.
That'd be sick though.
I don't know where
Spoilers were so cool back in.
Where
I got
the
mine
90s?
modified. I got a big one.
You did?
I had a Firebird.
Where would the spoiler go on a Wrangler?
Did it go like super high?
I got a ridiculous, stupid high one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
An '88 Firebird. I have a picture somewhere I can show you.
That's awesome.
I took it to my prom.
You must have been such a badass dude.
Did you have a massive subwoofer in your trunk?
Oh,
so did I.
I mean, because it was already like the kids that went to Votech that showed up at prom that you never saw in school. It was
doesn't
already
go to our
like
school.
those are badass kids.
He's 25.
He's already got tats. Were you already tatted?
Yeah, I did get it. I had a couple tats.
I figured.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
I'll have to dig up the picture, but I had a blue '88 Firebird.
That rules.
Took the spoiler off, modified the spoiler.
Eric in Colorado. What's up, Eric?
You know, one of you guys said this early in this discussion, and it makes me want to do this. Every time I see a Jeep with a duck on it, I just want to shit on the door handle. I really do.
Okay, well, guess what? That's because, like, you know, if everybody's at a party and you're not invited, I guess I'd be pissed too.
I'm sorry, I just am not a Jeep person.
Eric, you're right.
And I think the whole duck thing sucks.
Okay, cool. Well, guess what?
It's stupid.
And I want you to know, Eric, you should feel good going to sleep tonight knowing you're like Travis, which is the worst thing that you could be. And negativity begets negativity, so enjoy yourself.
Nothing negative about thinking something stupid.
Exactly.
Well, okay.
Go to sleep thinking. That's not cool. I go to sleep with a clear conscience every night. Conscience.
Vocabulary's not great, but...
No.
Jordan in Harrisburg.
Yeah, I wanted to actually agree with the caller. Scott had it right in Kentucky. And do you know what kind of engine you have in your Jeep, Sam, by chance?
I mean, I don't know, but I know I'm not living in Harrisburg, so I got that going for
Why
me.
do you always have to be shitty to callers?
Well,
so shitty.
Right? Like Harrisburg. Yeah, do you know what kind of Jeep you drive? No, but Harrisburg sucks? Like, why you got to...
Well,
What?
well, it's fair is fair.
Yeah, what's wrong with Harrisburg?
Fair is fair. I knew where you were going, and I decided to cut you off at the pass.
All right, fine.
All right.
You did know where I'm going,
Thank you, Jordan. Jonathan in Connecticut. What's up, Jonathan? You there, Jonathan?
What's up, guys? Yeah, sorry.
No.
Little off topic, but I think you guys owe Danielle an apology.
For what?
yesterday.
We've given her entire professional life.
So you guys are making fun of her for believing based on the true story on Fargo.
Right.
And it actually is based on the true story.
No,
there was the wood chip murders in the 80s that in Connecticut that inspired the directors to make Fargo.
Let's relax.
So the wood chip.
That's a scene. That has
Right,
nothing to
right.
do with
I
the
mean,
movie. It is not based on a true story. It did not happen in... It's literally called Fargo. The wood chip murders didn't happen in Fargo. That's one scene in the whole movie. The Coen brothers were inspired by real-life crimes. And we know, by the way, this is true because it's on AI. The Coen brothers were inspired by real-life crimes, and their infamous wood chipper scene was based on the 1986 murder of Helle Crafts, which is such a badass name, who was killed by her husband and then chopped up with a wood chipper. So that has nothing, literally, that has nothing to do except imagine if we did a movie where a dead body went in a wood chipper. That's the only, if you're saying that Fargo is based on a true story, because the story that I just said also has a wood chipper, then I'll tell you what, I also know a story where there is a car, and people drive cars in Fargo, so true story.
I'm sorry, Danielle. I try to help. They're not budging.
No.
You're being really aggressive.
Today's not the day.
No.
Today's not the day, okay?
FAFO.
Listen, all I'm saying is one thing. If you come at the king, you best not miss. All right? And I will get on a fighter jet and rain shit on you. 'Cause that's king shit. Brenda in Michigan?
Yes, this is.
What's up, Brenda?
I just want to say I used to be a Jeep owner. I'm now driving a Chrysler. And I'm
Loser.
listening to,
why do you have to shit on everyone?
Because it was the Jeep thing that
But
time.
listen, I'm calling because I want to be a Jeep owner again after
See?
listening to your show.
See? We're having a great time over here, Brenda.
Who's we?
The Jeep community.
Can I duck a Jeep if I'm not a Jeep owner?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, if you, as a former Jeep owner, I think it's okay because you do have an appreciation. I think it's okay for you to duck a Jeep, but I mean, I don't care how many people you tell that you used to be a Jeep owner, you're not getting anything on your Chrysler.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I love that idea,
All right,
Brenda. Thank you. Somebody who wants to be back in the community so much that they're running around in a Chrysler ducking Jeeps.
Would you accept a duck from me, even though I've never owned a Jeep?
I would accept a duck from anyone else that's never owned a Jeep.
Why? What if the duck was blue?
Well, I would ask you, Travis, of all choices, why on my car would you put a blue duck?
Well, I've never seen a blue duck before.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I wanted to give you a blue duck.
Travis, I have good news.
Go ahead.
You just passed the first grade.
That's quacktastic.
Okay. Christine in Memphis. What's up, Christine?
Hi. I wanted to add to the conversation. Earlier you said Jeep owners want this sense of community and camaraderie, but my experience, unfortunately, I love my Jeep. I'm so proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to this restaurant in Memphis that is for Jeep owners, and I went in there thinking it was going to be community and kumbaya.
Right.
And all I did was I got bullied for being what they call a pavement princess.
Oh, yeah.
Someone that doesn't off-road. Yeah.
That's me, too. I'm a pavement princess. Yeah, big-time pavement princess. Yeah. Christine, I'm right with you. I mean, you saw what happened here, Christine. Thank you. I didn't even have to go into a Jeep restaurant for it. The fact that there are Jeep restaurants says it all. But I didn't have to go into a Jeep restaurant. All I'm doing is talking about my Jeep. And I got multiple people calling in going like, you don't go off-roading. What about the motor? What about the... I mean, it's a highly competitive space.
I mean, do you think it's a real Jeep restaurant or just like a restaurant that everybody knows that's where Jeep owners go?
Well, I don't think legally...
Like a biker bar.
Right.
You would not go in this bar...
Because it's a biker bar, not because there's like a guy out front saying... Wrong automobile, you can't get in. No, I don't think. I think that's illegal. You know, remember the gay wedding? Remember the gay wedding cake? How controversial that was.
Well, that was like.
I can only imagine the trouble that this Jeep bar would get into.
I mean, I think you would be able to restrict something based on something that you own.
What?
Remember, you couldn't get into those Bored Ape parties.
Had to get the Bored Ape. That's right. That's 100% right.
JPEG.
You need that JPEG, yeah.
Which, by the way.
Those guys were smart, huh?
They were so smart.
Yeah, they had that.
Did you see
that on lock
during the Amazon outage? All those images went away.
That's great.
Isn't that awesome?
It's great. Should have screenshotted it.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, idiot. Just right click and save. Save it as desktop. It'll always be there. Dale in Virginia. What's up, Dale? You all right, Dale? Can't do it. Goodbye, Dale. Well, look. Community is important. Community events are important. And a big community event just went down here in New York City. It was the New York Comic Convention. It's a convention of people who get together and share their appreciation for comic books and the surrounding comic book culture. A lot of people... they go and they cosplay and they just really, over the course of 3 or 4 days in the Jacob Javits Center, celebrate everything it is to be a fan of comic book culture. But the news stops for no one.
It's time for Lazy Eye Witness News with America's #1 journalist, Mike Montone.
Yes. America's #1 journalist with no qualification.
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
It has yet to be disputed.
I can't dispute it. Mike, you wore your press fedora, which a lot of people would probably think you were cosplaying, but in fact, you were just there working, right?
No, I'm a journalist.
That's right.
That's not a costume.
And what does a journalist wear?
A press fedora.
That's right. So you went down to Comic-Con not to appreciate comic culture and the comic books and the surrounding culture, but more to get to the bottom of what's under the surface.
Well, I mean, it's always a fun event. You enjoy being there, but it's not without responsibility.
That's right. That's exactly. Now, was there anything that you enjoyed there that you got to take part in when you weren't wearing your journalist hat?
I honestly I enjoy taking in the scene, how delighted people are to be running in their costumes.
That's right.
It's fun. It is fun. It is a legitimately fun event.
100%. I always love going. I did not go this year, but I always love going. San Diego too. They are fun, and I mean, just the collective enthusiasm that people have for all their shit is a fun thing.
Yeah, it can be a physically stuffy environment.
Well, there is a Musk that will build.
There is, and I think if you look at the waistlines,
sure,
in the background of this shot.
Yeah, well, it looks like a National Guard going back to Texas from Illinois.
It does. They should probably put an additional wing on the Javits Center for this.
That's 100% right, but they don't. They fill it up. Everybody goes. And do you want to kind of explain what you're trying to uncover? Or do you want the reports to speak for themselves?
Well, I always there's an intro to this one.
Oh, good.
That'll let us know what's going on.
And I like your intros because the intros are done on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
So you get the feeling of what it's really like there.
All right, with video, you always want to shoot the stand-up on the spot if you
That's
can.
right. That's right.
A homeless crisis grips the city.
What?
Hatred against Italian Americans runs rampant.
Huh?
And the nation's superheroes face a scandal of epic proportions. I got to the bottom of it all at Comic-Con. Oh, Luigi,
Hang on one sec. Okay. Hang on one second. Hang on just one moment there. So firstly, the issues that you're tackling at Comic-Con are the homeless crisis and anti-Italian discrimination.
And the superheroes embroiled in scandal.
Right. Well, I don't know what that scandal is. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of that.
We'll get to it.
But it appears that in your quest for information, the first people that you stumbled upon are, this appears to be the Mario brothers, Mario and Luigi, dressed in S&M gear?
A couple blue-collar paisans, 2 plumbers.
Okay, so I'm going to guess, Mike, that you decided to ignore at first the S&M portion of the gear.
Yeah, they're in bondage gear.
Yeah. Did you ignore the bondage?
That's New York City. People are kind of funky. They, that's how they dress.
Those could just be back braces like Troy
That's a good
wears.
point.
That's true.
Yeah, they gotta cram into odd positions. You ever try to get under a sink?
No, that's true. It doesn't explain the dog collar on Luigi.
Well, that's just fashion.
I guess that is, but you saw them more as Italian plumbers.
Well, yeah, blue-collar guys. When you do man on the street, you want to talk to regular Joes.
Regular blue-collar guys. Probably a couple union fellas.
Probably.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm anxious to hear what Mario and Luigi Mario have to say.
Gioni, your namesake. Yeah. We're wondering do people see him as an Italian-American icon?
I believe so. He's seen as a hero in many ways.
Could you pause for one moment? You can go back to Luigi if you want. Mario, are his pants leather?
Oh, what?
So is Mario wearing leather pants?
It could be pleather.
Also, fingerless gloves.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, those are in these days. A lot of guys with fingerless gloves.
I do that.
Fingerless gloves.
They're really in style these days.
Yeah,
I
guess
all around
so.
the halls here.
I guess so, but those were leather pants on Mario?
Well, I don't know if they were leather. It might just be black because, again, if you're a plumber, you're working with a lot of gross materials. They splash on your pants. You don't want people to see.
That wipes off real nice.
I see. It's just there's a shine to them.
Black. It doesn't show dirt.
Right. It's like sometimes you get a leather couch when you have a dog because it's easy to clean.
There's a shine to the pants.
Hey, why are you so obsessed with this man's pants?
Well, I just never have seen a plumber with shiny pants.
I mean, I've never seen a plumber in bondage gear, but
that's a back brace.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, all right. No,
only in New York.
That's right, only in New York. But the premise here was really trying to figure out if they look at Luigi Mangione as an Italian.
There's trial set to start in December, I believe.
Right. No, that's good.
I believe so. He's seen as a hero in many ways.
I've definitely seen people refer to him as a hero, for sure.
Would you, Luigi, say that he's a hero? Mario seems to think so.
I definitely don't condone murder, but I also don't condone totally railroading someone through the justice system. So mixed bag there.
Do you think now Luigi Mangione famously?
Now, Mike, I ask you as a reporter, when you start getting the vibe that these two fellas that decided to go to Comic-Con dressed as bondage Mario and Luigi, maybe they don't want to tackle the most controversial issues of the day and go on record with it. Maybe they thought when you said, will you do an interview, it was just going to be like, oh, tell us about your wacky costume. And now you're sitting there saying, take a stance on Luigi Mangione. However, I will only call you by your character names. Do you get in their voice that maybe they're uncomfortable with this line of questioning and I should shift or something else?
No, I mean, there's journalism and then there's journalism, right?
That's true.
You know, if I wanted to work for 1010 Wins, I could go do a fluff piece about, oh, they're in their costumes. But we want to get to the issues. What affects real New Yorkers?
So you think 1010 Wins is kind of joke journalism?
I mean... And all the wordplay, and,
right?
They're very. 1010 Wins loves 1010 Wins.
I got you. No, you're right. You're 100% right. I mean, the whole campaign is like, look, you can listen to us on Crystal Clear FM.
We'll get it all 22 minutes. The entire world.
We'll get it. Okay. All right. Just wanted to know your line of thought there.
behind a man and shot him in the head in the street, you feel that he's being railroaded through the justice system.
Okay. I mean, when the mayor of New York perp walks you, it doesn't really seem like you're getting a fair shake.
So we think that Luigi is being treated unfairly.
I mean, the Justice Department screwed up so badly that it's possible they might have to have a retrial because they've been so obviously biased. So not great.
I want to talk to you about some other Italian Americans who many believe have.
Pause. I know. I'm beating a dead horse here.
He's got his.
He's dressed up as Bondage Luigi while he's going in depth on Luigi Mangione and the justice system.
He had a lot to say.
No, he did. There's nothing that I like more than people in superhero costumes talking about serious issues. It's literally the funniest thing in the world to me. I can't get enough of it.
I just noticed he has his plunger.
Of course he has his plunger, but it's a smaller plunger, like maybe it's not for toilets.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is
what would it be for?
Yeah, what would it... Yeah, Sam? Jesus.
I mean, what's the dog collar for? I don't know.
Oh, that's to be dragged around. If you have a plunger that small.
You can buy that at PacSun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go back to hear the full context of your question, Mike. They don't want to be there anymore.
The Justice Department screwed up so badly that it's possible they might have to have a retrial because they've been so obviously biased. So not great.
I want to talk to you about some other Italian Americans who many believe have been railroaded. We'll start with Chris Cuomo. He's the only one out there, I think, that a lot of us would say is telling the truth about a number of things, but he can't get on any of the major networks anymore. Do you think Chris Cuomo has been unfairly treated because he's an Italian American?
That's a great question.
Probably not. I think he and his brother are both kind of famous sex pests.
What?
But they would say that that's what they do. They're Italian.
I don't think part of Italian culture is being a sex pest.
But they say they're just kissing and hugging. You've seen Goodfellas, The Godfather, Donnie Brasco. There's quite a bit of kissing and hugging in the Italian-American community.
I think if the women that work for you keep telling you no, you should probably listen to them.
But isn't that anti-Italian discrimination to prevent an Italian from living their truth?
I think if someone believes that being a sex pest is part of Italian culture, then they are being anti-Italian.
You would call that anti-Italian discrimination?
Yeah. I think that Italian people, just like everybody else, are perfectly capable of not sexually harassing.
Yeah.
Mario just checked his watch.
So there's really anti-Italian discrimination at every turn.
If you say so.
How do we live in such a world?
We do gotta go.
All right, Fox.
They had to go, Mike. They had to leave. They had to go.
Got another appointment.
Yeah. I think they quickly realized this is never going to end.
I'm sure there was pipe that had to be laid.
That's right. After all, they're plumbers. Yeah.
A couple of blue-collar guys.
Yeah. And you just trying to get to the bottom of anti-Italian discrimination. And Mike, I mean, handling his line of questioning as if he were fed a tremendous amount of Tylenol as a baby. Just unshakable. That's what I'm trying to say. Just focused on one particular point.
And the news watch never stopped.
That's right. That's right. Now, it did look like Mario was getting uncomfortable.
I think Luigi could have stayed there all day.
Luigi wanted to get into it, but it seemed like Mario was like, I've told you don't get into these conversations before.
You think this wasn't the first time?
No, I think Mario has asked Luigi that if he's going to come over for Thanksgiving to please not talk about politics at the table, and if Mario's family brings up politics, to please keep Luigi's opinions to himself.
Luigi did seem like the type who really wanted to ruin the holidays for a Vietnam veteran.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah. And you can always tell that because he's perfectly willing to get into full-fledged political debate when, number one, no offense or anything, Mike, many of the premises that you're presenting are clearly absurd.
I mean, how so?
Well, no, I don't want to get into that.
Has Chris Cuomo been unfairly fired?
I'm a Chris Cuomo supporter.
Andrew Cuomo behind in the polls to a guy who hung out with World Trade Center terrorists?
I don't know if he did that. I'm not 100% sure that's accurate.
I saw something in the New York Post.
Yeah, I breezed past it, but I still think, I'm not 100% sure that I'm with you on that. But no, I mean, I appreciate you going for it. And who would have thought that Mario was the punctual one? We have someplace we have to be. We have to go. Checking his Apple Watch. All right, now it looked like the Power Rangers were up next?
We did. Well, I wanted to talk to, some crime fighters, people who know a thing or two about doing good for the city.
No, you're right. It'd be like if in the 1980s you found the Guardian Angels on the subway, you'd want to talk to them.
If only Curtis Sliwa was around.
That's right. Now, well...
He's busy.
Actually, I think a lot of people in New York are saying if only Curtis Sliwa would just go the fuck away.
I bet Mr. Toots is voting for him.
I bet he is. Very pro-cat. Yes. Very pro-cat. All right, let's hear your interview with the Power Rangers from New York Comic Con.
I got that.
All right. Fox News' Brian Kilmeade recently suggested that to fix the scourge of homelessness facing the city, a good idea might be to euthanize the homeless. And I was wondering, as crime fighters, what you thought of that plan. I'll go around.
I'll go around.
Oh, no.
Do we have a plan for euthanizing?
Yeah, hit pause.
My God.
First of all, they looked like they were ready for such a fun time. The whole group of friends is just there to have nothing but absolute fun. The Black Ranger, the girl is just sitting there. Once she realizes and you know what it was? When you said Brian Kilmeade.
From Fox News.
I mean, just a sullen look on her face. And Mike, I will tell you, your instinct to bring up Brian Kilmeade's plan to euthanize all of the homeless, and then when you realize that it would appear that none of the Power Rangers would prefer to comment on your question.
The yellow one left immediately.
Well, his answer, he sees that it looks like nobody likes this line of questioning, and so he says, I'll go around, and offers every Power Ranger the opportunity to speak on the
Voice
Brian
your
Kilmeade. Every single, not just one, all of you voice an opinion.
Well, look, if they want to expose themselves as a bunch of soft-on-crime liberals, that's not my fault.
Not the Power Rangers. Not the Power Rangers.
This girl looks like she's short-circuiting.
Like, I can't believe this is happening. I just want to be the Black Ranger.
Brian Kilmeade recently suggested that to fix the scourge of homelessness facing the city, a good idea might be to euthanize the homeless. And I was wondering, as crime fighters, what you thought of that plan. I'll go around.
I'm good on all this.
I don't
He
know.
left.
Do we have a plan for euthanizing the homeless?
Euthanize him.
What?
Yep. How would you go about euthanizing?
I'll take care of him myself.
He left. Pink Ranger left.
He's out.
Sort of a vague plan. Do you guys think you could fill in the blanks?
Fight for the homeless.
So you're
you lost
part
that,
of the
Mike. You
greatest
lost the Power Rangers, Mike.
Yeah, that was...
You lost all the Power Rangers one by one. They morphed on out of there. You lost them all. I thought at least one. It was interesting, though, that the Pink Ranger, of all people, was the one who said, yes, he would like to euthanize them.
Stepping up. No, maybe he listened to the show. Maybe he heard what Troy said about that guy opening up his wrists on the street and said, look.
There's only one thing we can do
There's
here.
a problem here, yeah.
Except then the Red Ranger said she was going to fight for the homeless.
I guess the Power Rangers are going to have to hash this out amongst themselves.
Do you feel bad when you're like, oh, I'm going to go interview all 5 Power Rangers, and it's not like they all said, okay, we're done. One by one, they left. They came in a group, and then they left you one at a time.
I mean, these are the Power Rangers.
Right.
They don't operate from a position of weakness, so I don't expect them to tuck tail and run away.
But that is apparently what happened,
It
no?
is.
Well,
and I guess people need to know,
Who would have thought the real evil Lord Zed was the tough questions?
Indeed.
Okay, let's see who you found next. It looked like it was a Captain America in a wrestling singlet with headgear. Did I get that right?
Is that what he had on his head?
I
was very confused.
I thought it was a wrestling headgear.
I was confused by his attire because he didn't look too much like Captain America.
No, it looked like an amateur wrestling version of Captain America for some reason.
A lot of people aren't sticking to the way you're supposed to look. They're adding their own flair.
And it's like Stan Lee already figured it out. You don't need to add your own flair.
Homeless.
So you're
Yes.
part of the greatest generation?
Yes, absolutely. These young kids.
Yeah, and you're revered. Finally, you
Can you
guys
pause for
got
a
your.
moment? Let me tell you what I love about this.
Go ahead.
You're part of the greatest generation is, of course, because Captain America is an older man, right? Mm-hmm. This Captain America, who's wearing an amateur wrestling singlet and bedazzled headgear, says, yeah, I am because of those kids. And it's almost like this brush off of like, oh, okay, I'll answer one question being in character. Like, that's cute. But okay, now let's actually like speak to me like a person. And if I could make a guess, I think Mike is going to opt to continue the line of questioning as if he were actually speaking to Captain America.
Well, so we have to cut these for time.
Sure.
So we don't get the sort of full exposition on how the conversation went. We had been talking for a moment, and he was explaining that he had fought the Nazis, World War II veteran. So I said, a member of the greatest generation.
Right.
What luck. These guys are dying out. We don't, how many World War II veterans are left alive?
No, that's 100% right, and that's a good line of questioning.
Yeah, so to happen upon one at Comic-Con is like...
felt so lucky.
That's really like
very
striking
unique
gold.
perspective.
Yeah.
And I love that with lazy eyewitness news, that when somebody tells you who they are, you're going to take them at face value.
Why would he lie?
That's exactly right. I agree with you.
Flowers from Tom Brokaw. Everyone's very proud of you.
Yeah. I mean, I do my best. That's what the
American icons.
American icons. I wouldn't take that title. I just try and do the best for the people that are out there every day.
Speaking of doing your best for the people, we have some questions because I think the people may feel a little bit let down.
Oh no.
This is you.
Listen, these have been out on the internet, and I have to say that these are clearly Dr.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He said superheroes in Scandal.
What a great reveal. A slow turnaround. He is showing a picture of... There's a picture of Captain America standing with New York financier Jeffrey Epstein. You photoshopped a picture of Captain America with Jeffrey Epstein, and now you're going to this real man who is claiming to be Captain America and accusing him of cavorting.
Photoshop
with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, no, so this is not we received this from a tipster.
Oh, wow. This might have been in the binder that Libs of TikTok
It's
got.
possible. It might have been part of the big document dump.
Yeah. Okay, so now...
You think Mike knows Photoshop?
No, you're right. You're right. Mike's a newsman.
Yeah.
Not a graphics man.
No.
I mean, look at the press thing in his hat. Yeah. It's literally written on loose leaf. It looks like it was comically done for like a film like Toy Story. Like a child wrote it. Yeah. Because you're a newsman.
Yeah, I'm out pounding the pavement.
That's right.
I don't have time to fuck around with Photoshop.
No. And when you get pictures of Captain America and Jeffrey Epstein and you realize it's Comic-Con...
You got to get there.
Yeah, and you may encounter this person.
Because if someone else has it, I don't want to get scooped.
No, you don't. That's true. There are two things you're looking for, the truth and a scoop.
Goddamn right.
That's right.
Photos. There's a lot of things that I've heard about these things that can happen. People use the emails, they use the .coms, and they make these false images. And I would like to say officially,
doesn't look like a false image.
No, this is absolutely a false image. Show it to the people. Let the audience decide.
Well, I think they will decide, and if they decide that is you, how do you explain yourself?
I continue to attest.
Jeffrey Epstein.
I deny, and I say that
the victims
my wife would be hurt.
The victims will be coming forward in the weeks and months to come.
I will gladly speak to any of those people.
You're ready to face the allegation?
Absolutely. Done nothing wrong here, Captain America.
You absolutely deny this, then?
Yes, 100%.
Well, we'll see. You'll have your day in court, I'm sure.
I will.
See, here's what I love about this game. That Mike, if you listen to the way Mike phrased it, at no point is he saying Captain America, Captain America. He keeps saying, this is you with Jeffrey Epstein. This is a picture of you and Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, he is Captain America.
That's exactly right. So it's an appropriate thing for you to do. And this poor guy thinks he's in an improv exercise.
Captain America seemed to have a good spirit.
He did. I did appreciate his good spirit. I did, because...
Do you speak to him afterwards?
Yeah, we always, with the ones that don't storm off angrily,
Sure.
we usually will shake their hands. They usually ask what we're doing. A lot of them do enjoy the the bit. We did it.
Not the Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers did not. I didn't get a follow-up word with them.
I mean, imagine if they had found out that they were also pictured with Jeffrey Epstein. They would have been way more pissed.
A group shot?
Yeah, all of you.
But he seemed like he was cool.
Yeah. He was good.
That is great. And he did go with it.
Man, who knew?
Who knew? That's terrible. That's
he might
really
not
terrible.
be the only one.
Oh, I hate to hear that. I really, because I love superheroes. I hate to hear that.
You'd say you're a pillar of the community.
Oh, no, hey, pause. No. Unfortunately, in his travels at New York Comic Con, it appears that Mike has encountered the one and only hero of New York City, Spider-Man. And RNC, you say you're a pillar of New York and
he is. He's like the New York superhero.
I just don't want bad news to come about.
Well, I think we do expect people to behave badly. We don't expect our heroes, our superheroes, to behave badly.
I mean, what's that H word? Hero.
Yeah.
How can you be a hero if you're just are you a hero or are you just a human like the rest of us?
Or perhaps a villain.
What, some of those pictures?
Yeah.
I would say the Captain America one, that puts him in villain status.
Respect?
And responsibility.
Yeah. Your responsibility.
Yes.
To do good, to be your best self, a great citizen at all times.
Yeah, I think it's good to uphold those morals for the community.
Morals. You are a man of morals.
Of course.
Well, if you say that, we have to ask if you could explain this.
Hit pause. You know what I appreciate about you, Mike? You love Chris Hansen, huh?
I do. Huge fan.
Would you say that he's been a great inspiration to your reporting style?
Journalistically, I would say that he might be number one.
Yeah, because I was thinking in the last one when he said, when he goes, do you have any other pictures there? And you responded, well, I have this picture of you and Jeffrey Epstein. I was like, that's a good comeback. I was like, I've heard that before, and I couldn't place it. But now with this, I was like, that's Chris Hansen. That's like, well, I have this chat log right here. It's a chat log moment. Go back a little bit. You'll hear, when you hear the way Mike, lets the cat out of the bag, you'll hear a lot of Chris Hansen in his voice, which I appreciate.
Responsibility.
Yeah. Your responsibility.
Yes.
To do good, to be your best self, a great citizen at all times.
Yeah, I think it's good to uphold those morals for the community.
Morals. You are a man of morals.
Of course.
Well, if you say that, we have to ask if you could explain this then.
I think our time here is up.
We have a lot of questions.
At this moment, I can't.
This is a good friend of yours?
I barely know the guy.
Look at the photo.
You seem pretty chummy here.
It's a picture. It's a full-color picture of Spider-Man with his mask on and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Is Spider-Man wearing a suit of some sort in that photo?
Well, they were at a party at Mar-a-Lago, so you get dressed up.
Right, so he had like a dress shirt and a blazer on.
Yeah.
But his Spider-Man mask was
they
on.
have a dress coat. Well, that's who he is.
Yeah, that's right. He's not going to reveal his secret identity. That could put Aunt May in danger.
I love his reaction.
Oh, no. Because he really is acting like it's a picture of him, the person.
Right. I also think in no way did he expect to go to Comic-Con?
No, to be accused of cavorting with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. He's like, maybe I'll see some weird people. Maybe I'll have to improv.
And like
at some point as Spider-Man.
And Mike's outfit, he's wearing like a button-down silk-ish shirt. He's wearing sunglasses. He's wearing his fedora hat. Like he looks like he's cosplaying as an old-timey agent of the press. People may not realize that they're dealing with a true agent of the press who is going to ask the tough questions. And by God, if there are photos of you and Jeffrey Epstein, and you claim to be a superhero and a man of morals, you're going to confront that.
And that's the important part, right? Because we expect the Jeff Sokols of the world.
Could you bring everybody up to speed on who Jeff Sokol is?
Jeff Sokol was the predator who showed up at the Connecticut house with a pizza, I believe orange juice, possibly garlic knots or wings. I think there was a side there.
I think there was a side as well.
And he was confronted by Chris, and during the confrontation, ate the entire pizza.
The pizza looked delicious.
We should get some.
Planet Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Maybe that's our Halloween dish.
Planet Pizza?
Yeah. But yeah, so okay, let's watch this confrontation. Let's see if Spider-Man runs or if Mike can hold his feet to the fire.
In this then.
I think our time here is up. I think
we have a lot of questions.
At this moment, I can't.
This is a good friend of yours.
I barely know the guy.
You seem pretty chummy here.
You seem to have a couple other pictures there.
It seems he has a lot of friends. This is you and Jeffrey Epstein.
I can explain.
Then explain away.
So he was actually at this time he was homeless. I lent him my suit, and that should be it. I didn't know him at the time, but if I did, I would have.
You know him. You posed for a picture with him.
But I know him now.
You knew him then. This is the two of you.
This is not looking so good for me.
The two of you at a party at Mar-a-Lago.
I don't even know where that is.
Well, you're in the picture.
Is that in New York?
It's in Florida.
So then I don't know it.
We're there. We have this. I mean, you're going to look at me and tell me that this isn't you, Spider-Man?
It actually sucks because that's exactly my mask.
That's you.
That is me.
That is you. Well, as the people.
I also love that all the superheroes were at Mar-a-Lago. Listen, Mike. This is important stuff you're doing.
Got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, and I think in our society, like, too much of this. Well, it skirts under the rug, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, now with the internet, though, a lot of this stuff, a lot of this bad behavior by powerful men is being exposed.
And that's what it is. That's what your mission is. Ultimately, it's truth to power.
It is. It doesn't matter where that truth or power lies.
It could be a superpower. Truth to superpower.
Could be anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know what the ultimate superpower at our disposal is? Freedom of the press.
Oh.
Isn't it?
I thought it was flying.
No, freedom of the press is better than flying. You put the photo of Spider-Man and Jeffrey Epstein right up to Spider-Man's face.
Just to make sure it was the right one.
but based on the fact that they're both wearing Spider-Man masks, it's clearly the same person.
At least he wore a suit and tie.
I love to. Well, you knew him. You posed for a photo with him. Oh, I know him now. You knew him then. Nothing's getting by Mike Montone. No. Because these guys, they'll try to do cartwheels to get around you.
Well, I mean, they've been going into their bag of tricks for decades.
That's right.
To avoid responsibility. But again, the digital age has its pros and cons, and one of the pros is that it does help us keep people accountable.
You know what your superpower is? The hard questions. Who needs web slinging when you've got the hard questions?
Thank
you.
Mike gets to the bottom of everything.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. And you know what? You don't see it often, but even under the mask, you can tell these superheroes are sweating now. Because we're onto them.
Oh, you could smell it coming through the eye mesh.
You could?
Oh yeah. Fierce sweat.
Good. And it's about time. Honestly, it's about time. Maybe James Franco's dad was onto something when he became the Green Goblin. All right, let's hear Mike's wrap up here.
Me.
That is you. Well, as the people of America retire to their beds tonight, their rest will be an uneasy one. For Lazy Eyewitness News at the Javits Center, I'm Mike Montone.
That's great. That's really well done. That's really well done. I'm so glad we have Lazy Eyewitness News to get to the bottom of this stuff and ask the questions that, frankly, other people won't ask.
Well, I hope New York is just a little bit safer for my work.
I hope.
He holds the feet to the fire.
Yes, he does. Did you have any other pictures that you were not able to find people to confront with?
So we had a whole stack. This is actually a bit that AJ and I had done last year with pictures of Diddy. But in the all of the contract, we took a lot of time off we just never got to air.
Right. You know what? The end of last year was a wild ass time.
It was a wild time.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, how can we rehash this? Diddy's kind of been, I don't want to say exonerated, but,
Probably the opposite.
Shortly.
Yeah.
But it was less impactful now that the trial had gone on, but Epstein's still out there. We're still waiting. There are a lot of
evergreen,
people,
isn't he?
Yeah, there is something to content-wise just pretending like it never happened, because it allows all of us to make jokes like this for the rest of eternity. Yeah, I feel like, that is the ultimate, like, if OJ had been found criminally guilty of murder, we probably wouldn't still be making OJ jokes. Yeah. But because he was found not guilty, it's like, well, we got to keep these jokes. Epstein is the same way. The minute they go, well, there is an Epstein list, but no one's on it. That was the line, right?
Yeah, or it was a Democratic hoax.
But they thought they were going to get away with that one. They thought they were going to, well, let's just, all the idiots that support us, that's how they phrased it. Let's just tell them it was a Democratic hoax. And they were like, yeah, we're not idiots. Like, we don't believe you and we've lost faith in you. But it does allow us to continue with these jokes, doesn't it?
It's fun.
Yeah.
For us, not for, the victims.
No, not for the victims at all. But yeah, that's good. And I also love that you had, just in case. So what other superheroes did you have lined up with Epstein?
So we do, there's sort of a batch that you just see every year. Spider-Man is one of the big ones. You run into 1 million Spider-Men. Mm-hmm. We had Deadpool.
Nice.
Wolverine.
See, Deadpool would have been great because people who dress as Deadpool think they're funny like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
But they're not very funny.
Yeah, they did. We had a Deadpool. I think AJ must have cut off half of the video, but it was Deadpool, a Wolverine, and some other guy. And yeah, they tried to do a whole elaborate bit with it, and it kind of, it's like, come on, guys.
Right.
Just play dead.
That's it. That's the whole, I'll do the bit. That's 100% right. No, that's good instinct. Yeah, man. Well, very, very funny stuff. Very, very good. I loved it.
Thank you, Sam.
And as I've told you before, this is my bread and butter. People fully committed in costume being tested.
I love this event.
You know what you got to do? Now, this, I feel like, is almost a throwback. Because one of the big viral pranks now is AIing, videoing or getting a photo of somebody when they don't know it, and then AIing them doing something. Like those videos of the guy go, is this you? And it's the guy wearing the same outfit that he's wearing, except he's ripping off his shirt. You know what I mean? And you're the guy. Like, that may be something that you could incorporate.
We have a year to figure it out.
100%. 100%. And then you could even incorporate, because one of the things I like that they do is they go in with a group, and they'll have one of their friends come in and be like, oh, you're the guy. And then it'll just trip them out. So, if Frankie or AJ just shows up and that's the guy from the thing, and they also have the video, now you're really sending somebody down a psychological
spiral.
There
would really be something to Baby Frank coming up with a video on his phone.
Didn't I just see you with Epstein?
Of Superman, sticking his penis into a Taylor ham and cheese.
This is you. Would you say it's a Taylor ham or a pork roll? Yeah, there's a lot to be done. Well, we'll get there. We appreciate it, Mike Montone. Another hit from Lazy Eyewitness News. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Kenny Chesney's journey took him from a small town in East Tennessee to country music superstardom and everywhere in between.
Oh, hello, how are you tonight?
To mark the arrival of his first ever book,
I've been writing Heart Life Music.
He'll share stories with a small group of superfans.
It's my story, how we got here.
It's a live town hall event with Kenny Chesney from Nashville.
On No Shoes Radio.
Hear it anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The biggest game of the season, right here, right now.
Starts Saturday strong. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
And here we go.
It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon Kickoff, live
with an epic pregame.
The crowd, the atmosphere, this is what makes it special.
Then, it's America's #1 game.
What a hit!
The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games.
Down the sideline, touchdown!
It's Big Noon Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and no, this isn't a timeshare cancellation ad. I'm here to help you break free from your overpriced mobile carrier with Red Pocket Mobile. Did you know the average American wireless bill is $140 a month? At Red Pocket, plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with absolutely no games and no price increases ever. But it gets even better. Red Pocket gives you your choice of all three major mobile networks for the very best 5G coverage anywhere you are. And you get to keep your phone and number. At Red Pocket Mobile, you don't have to settle. I don't see how anyone could say no to getting one low, locked-in price and 3 5G networks. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
Hey, are you interested in Bitcoin but scared of the volatility and the potential downside? Well, you don't need to be. My name's Grant Cardone, CEO of Cardone Capital, where we buy best-in-class real estate and combine it with Bitcoin while still maintaining positive cash flow. Our investors get all the benefits of real estate with the explosive upside of Bitcoin. Discover Cardone Capital's Real Estate Bitcoin Fund for the first of its kind. Go to cardonecapital.com. That's cardonecapital.com.
Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. All investments carry risk, including loss of principal. Projections are estimates and may differ materially. Consult your advisor. Full disclosure at cardonecapital.com.
Is listening to the radio getting out of hand? You need Bennington, the ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the Sirius XM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the Sirius XM app.
Straight Shooter with Stephen A.
This is Stephen A. Smith, and I've got something to say. We're talking politics, power, and the real issues that shape our lives. I want to make sure I position myself to be one of those voices that America wants to hear on these matters. I'll be open to being educated, corrected when I'm wrong, but I anticipate those moments to be few and far between.
Straight Shooter with Stephen A. Wednesday, 6 p.m. East on POTUS Channel 124 and on the Sirius XM app.
Jackpocket is America's #1 lottery app. They let you order official lottery tickets right on your smartphone. Why wait? Download the Jackpocket app to easily order Powerball, Mega Millions, or official state lottery tickets in just a few quick clicks. Jackpocket makes ordering tickets quick, simple, and secure. And here's the best part. If you're new to Jackpocket, they've got a special offer just for you. Download the app, opt in, and get a free lottery ticket. Don't forget to use promo code Powerball when you sign up. That's promo code Powerball on the Jackpocket app to get your free lottery ticket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. 18 or older, 19 or older in Nebraska, 21 or older in Arizona. Jackpocket is a lottery courier and not affiliated with any state lottery. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. Opt in for $5 in non-withdrawable lottery credits that expire in 168 hours. Ends on December 31st at 11:50 p.m. 2025. Terms at jkpt.co/draw5.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and no, this isn't a timeshare cancellation ad. I'm here to help you break free from your overpriced mobile carrier with Red Pocket Mobile. Did you know the average American wireless bill is $140 a month? At Red Pocket, plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with absolutely no games and no price increases ever. But it gets even better. Red Pocket gives you your choice of all three major mobile networks for the very best 5G coverage anywhere you are. And you get to keep your phone and number. At Red Pocket Mobile, you don't have to settle. I don't see how anyone could say no to getting one low, locked-in price and 3 5G networks. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide with their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories and millions of journeys. And behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward.
Moments in therapy can change lives, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win. And this World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is honoring those connections and the therapists who make them possible.
It's so easy to get guidance from a licensed therapist online with BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S.
This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating therapists who have helped millions of people